Just the Luka the dice. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice. Today we play 40k and I am Luka from MiniWarGaming and I have the honor of playing against Duncan, who is here with us for 4 weeks? Or is it five? 5 weeks. So the man is on a very long vacation and he is here to wargame for a very long time. In fact, he's been wargaming for almost as long as I've been born, or around. Wow. I am 25, no I'm not. You've been playing for 25 years. Yes. I'm 28 years old. I only started playing when I was 8, so well before I started playing. Funny little note, this is your first 8th edition game. Yes. Because what do you mostly play right now?
I mostly
Very obscure.
play Space Crusade, and then after that I then play more time. So big up to the Space Crusade fans.
Yeah, all the Space Crusade fans out there. Game. I played that once.
But just to clarify, we combine like the equivalent of about 5 boxes on like a massive table. It's really cool.
Okay,
and the games can last like 2 days.
My goodness, that's okay. That's. I've only played it once a long time ago, and I remember maybe 5% of it. It's been so long. Mordheim, I remember vividly though, and I'm a huge fan of Mordheim. But I digress. We're playing 40k today. You're playing Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard. We're doing a 2,000-point battle report. I'm playing Death Guard because I like to try and keep it Chaos versus Imperium or Xenos versus Imperium. A lot of people play Imperium, so I like to usually try and not play Imperium with that. And I also want to note that you yourself have written a lot of books. Yes. Yes. And you have one currently in production or being written.
Yeah,
I don't know what the term is.
If you go to like the description, you'll see a link to my website. And if you want to help me and be a proofreader, it's going to be a science fiction book. I thought I'd mention it in this video because maybe if you like wargaming, you like science fiction books.
Is this your first attempt at science fiction?
This is my first attempt at science because up until now I've only written non-fiction.
Okay. And what is the website? I'll put it in the description down below.
It'll be in the description.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Oh, it's complicated.
Because it's a free one, so it's like .wordpress.free.
Oh my. Okay. Well then, if you want to proofread some science fiction, the link will be down below. I'm assuming that a lot of people out there that are watching this are also sci-fi readers, so yeah. Go ahead and help them out, check that out.
Thank you.
And I guess without further ado, let's get to the game. I want to note we are playing Open War just because it is Duncan's first game, and Open War is usually the easiest stepping stones into the game.
And I asked for it.
And yes, he also asked for it. Death Guard first. As always, Luka's army's first, just because I like to get mine out of the way. We have Death Guard. This is 1,995 points. We have 1 battalion, and that's part of the battalion there, and 1 large vanguard as well of a lot of elites. I got the usual suspects when it comes to the Death Guard. I got my Demon Prince Warlord, and we got the Malignant Plaguecaster. Now the Demon Prince Warlord will have wings. Naturally. He'll have double Malefic Talent. Revoltingly Resilient will be his Warlord trait because he is the Warlord, and a Relic will be the Suppurating Plate, just because I get so used to Relics and Warlord traits that I like that I very rarely change them up. It's just so ingrained into my playstyle that I almost always will run them. Now, if I don't run the Demon Prince, then maybe I'll swap it up a little bit, but it'd be, I just like my Demon Prince so much, it'd be hard not to. 3 squads of Plague Marines to round out my battalion. I was actually going to do full Legion-sized squads, but I was adding them to my list last, and it turns out that a 20-man squad of Plague Marines is incredibly expensive, so I could not actually afford it, because I really wanted the rest of my force over here. This stuff is my favorite stuff. Now, the Plague Marines are just cool, so I like to include my favorite stuff before I include the cool stuff. So I guess the squads of Plague Marines are still cool, though. Back here, the fully WYSIWYG squad, we have... Sorry about that. We have 10 Plague Marines. We have all WYSIWYG, like I said. The champions got Plasma Pistol Power Fist. We got 2 Maces of Contagion. We have 2 Flails of Corruption. And in the back, we have 4 guys with Bubotic Axes. And right in the middle, we have Double Dagger, because he has to take 2 Plague Knives. And the Icon of Despair, just because, why not? I had it. I could have got rid of that Icon of Despair and bought another Plague Marine. No, I think there's 16 points. I don't think I would have had the points. I would have been over by 1. So I have the Icon of Despair. And here we have 2 near identical squads of Plague Marines. We have Champion with Plasma Gun and Power Fist, and 2 Plague Marines with Plasma Guns, and then 4 in the back with Bolt Guns, making them squads of 7, you know, keeping Nurgle happy. And over here we have a near identical squad. The Sergeant here has a Power Fist, Plasma Gun, and instead of Plasma Guns on them, they have Blight Launchers, and in the back we have 4 Bolt Guns. Now, these are heavily converted Plague Marines that we got in recently. A lot of them have Blight King, if you're familiar with Age of Sigmar upgrade kits on them, which means axes and stuff. But the axes are stand-ins for their daggers at this point because they all have bolt guns, so they can't have an axe and a bolt gun. So we're going to be playing with the bolt guns. And this guy here has a flamer. Ignore that flamer, he dies first. That's actually a bolt gun, because Dave took all the other Plague Marines of this color with bolt guns. The last part of the battalion will be this squad of Mephitic Blight Haulers. Now this is the first time I've run all three. I usually just bring one, because I like the cover bonus they have. But they get +1 to hit. So they have ballistic skill 3 and they're still demon engines. They ignore moving and firing heavy regardless, but maybe hitting on 3s will help. I don't really recall rolling a lot of 3s with them. It's either 4s or 2s. And they're pretty durable. And having 3 will give me a larger cover bubble, so we'll see how that works out for me. And then onto the Vanguard, which is going to be led by this Chaos Lord in Terminator armor. Now, I am so far beyond looking for my favorite Chaos Lord that I've run. Well, to be fair, I think it was only in 3 battle reports. But this guy will have to be the runner-up because I have no idea where that guy is. He's somewhere. I know he is. Maybe he's under a shelf. Maybe he's tucked away in a corner. Doesn't really matter. He's going to have a Power Fist and a Combi Bolter as his loadout, trying to keep him WYSIWYG. I mostly want him for his Aura of Chaos ability that allows the Terminators nearby him to reroll 1s. And of course, I got my Elite Support Squad over here. 3 different characters. We got the Tally Man. We got the Foul Blight Spawn. In fact, I kind of want a second one of these guys. These guys are obviously really good to anyone who watches any of my Death Guard games. I think I'll be picking up a second one after this game if I have time. And over here we have the Biologist Putrefier. You only really need one of them. They're not end-all be-all amazing, but I do like to run him because he is great with the close combat Marines. And 2 squads of Blightlord Terminators that have recently come to my attention are apparently really good. A lot of people like to run 10 of these in a few Chaos tournament lists. I'll let you know that I've been running these well before they've been tournament standard. I say that mostly as a joke, but it's kind of true. In my mind, Terminators are always bad in this edition, which they are, except for the Death Guard ones, which are very durable. So they kind of act as Terminators should act in 8th edition 40k. These guys are what I would say the standard Terminators should be, and if they could be better than the normal Terminators, that'd be kind of cool, but hey, they're not that expensive, they hold the line, and they do a lot of damage. They're the perfect stand-in for what I need in this kind of army. Out front we have Plasma Gun, Plasma Gun, Plasma Gun, and they're all axes, and then Blight Launcher and a Flail. And in the back something very similar, Flail, Blight Launcher, but they're all Bale Swords instead of axes, and they're all Combi Meltas on them as well, which is only 3 of them. And that sums up my Death Guard at 1,995 points. Now before we take a proper look at the Cadian and the Militarum Tempestus forces, why don't we take a look at this this classic way of building a list. Now this is way over the top complicated. You have charts on charts on charts on notes, and then you have FAQ and errata notes down here. Like, you did the research, I appreciate that. And then you have math in equating. 2, 6, 7, 8. I'll scrap that.
Yeah, that's now out of date because that's the new one.
Okay, so that's the out of date list. Then you made a completely new one over here, and then you have, I see you have 4 numbers here.
So this is kind of a historical video showing you what a old school wargamer looks like.
So wait, so you I see you tried to add a shadow sword, and you're like, you know what, scrap that.
Well, do you know what? That total is all the cool stuff I could find in your collection that I liked.
Okay.
And then I slowly removed stuff until I get to 1994, and then I added 6 points of Hunter-Killer Missile.
Oh nice, you found this like little broken Hunter-Killer Missile there, beautiful. Okay, well,
for the record, classic. It's not broken, it's very good.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, you know what, technically once you use it, it's gone, so that's fair. I appreciate this. This is hilarious.
Okay, I kind of need this to read.
That's fair. Now we take a proper look at the Guard from Duncan. What do you got?
Okay, I've got a battalion of Cadian.
So this is a brigade. That's the battalion over there.
Oh, really? Okay. And then I've got a battalion of Militarum Tempestus. Should we start with the Cadian? Should we start with the Warlord? I always think a warlord should never have a gun in his hand because he's too busy directing his troops.
He's very important. He's well beyond that.
Mine were always pointing, because I think if you look at an army, the most important person in the army is always pointing. But anyway, he's got his hand up in the air.
It's the closest thing.
Because the guy's so weak, I've given him a tenacious survivor from the main rulebook.
You want to do a straight up 6 up feel no pain, eh?
Yeah, and then I've given him the Death Mask of Elanius, which gives him a 4++. And he can heal D3 wounds at the start of any turn of my choice.
That's once per game he heals D3 wounds? Okay.
But it has to be the start of my turn. So he's now slightly less likely to get taken out.
Right, so he's got that 4 up in vuln and a 6 up 2 north damage, which is pretty good.
He's a company commander, 2 more company commanders. And by the way, I'm not going to go through all the weapons options, but basically the rule of thumb is everything's WYSIWYG, because I like to play WYSIWYG.
Right.
And there's barely an upgrade to be seen, so I think I'm probably a true Imperial Guard player.
Which is very, proper for Imperial Guard.
Should we do elites?
Sure, up to you.
We've got 4 commissars, just to help stop things run away.
And they're all quickly just chainsaw blades and bolt pistols, essentially.
I'm calling these power swords.
They're all power swords.
Well, because I think they look like power swords.
Yep, they're all power swords and bolt pistols then.
Yeah. I am a big fan of special weapon squads, because I think it's the cheapest way to deliver 3 flamers.
Right.
In a Chimera.
And the Chimeras are all heavy bolters and multi-lasers?
Yeah, with the lasgun arrays.
Right.
And you might see these charging up the board very quickly.
I'd imagine.
Six just bare bones infantry squads.
Infantry and the sergeants have nothing but chainswords and lasguns?
Exactly.
Nice.
Let's do heavies next. 2 basilisks. This is a hot
I don't mean to laugh, but this is hilarious. Steve came in and really appreciated this as well.
Everyone has been laughing at this. This is how I used to run my Hydras, because I used to have Hydras before the plastic model existed.
Right, and this was the easiest way to do it.
Again, old school wargamers, you won't be laughing at this. You'll be going, oh yeah, I recognise that. And then we've got just 1 mortar squad. I used to run more of these, but that's all I could find. And I'm quite happy with that, actually. I think it's a nice balance.
Oh, see, I know where these are. They're tucked away. Matt has them hidden. We have a lot more of these guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy with the balance of the army. And then these are I've got to take 3 fast attack. I was very happy to find 2 Hellhounds and a Baneblade. A Devil Dog. Again, I think if you're an Imperial Guard player, you know what these are going to be doing.
Yeah, these are the 2d6 flamers with multi-meltas on the front. Then this is the Melta
yes.
turret.
So I know there's some people are going to be watching and saying, why haven't you got a flamer? I like this because multi-purpose. So depending on what I'm facing, this is still a threat, even if they're like flamer, who cares? Like, they've still got to worry about if there's a multi-melta charging at them at high speed.
Exactly. And as always, what you see is what you get. Always a bonus point.
Oh, yeah. It means, I think what you see is what you get. Armies always roll better.
That's fair. I like that. That's all. You know what? I like to try and play as WYSIWYG as possible. I know I have 1 squad that's kind of.
Got to deal with that flamer. Not happy with that.
Yeah, exactly. And then this is the Melta turret, so it's different than the flamers.
That's like so. Essentially, you got D3 plus 1 melta shots, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good anti-armor for sure. And then for them, they were mortars. We discussed them already. And then onto the Militarum Tempestus.
So again, I just talking to the Imperial Guard players out there. I always think I need something that can reach out and touch the board. So that's what these guys are for. So these are all going to be off the board at the start of the game. 2 squads of 10, bare bones, because it's just more bodies. And I think these guns are quite good.
The hot shot, the old hell guns.
Yeah, I still think they're good. And then I've got two squads with melter guns, just because I want to be able to reach out and touch something with a melter gun, potentially.
That's fair.
I like rattlings. I'm not sure they're so good in 8th now that I've read the rules a bit more since putting those together, but I'm going to keep them in there, especially because sniping is useful.
Yeah, sniping is always useful, especially against my support characters.
And I'm obliged to carry 2
HQs?
HQs, thank you. So this guy is just a Tempesta Prime, which I've never used before, but he can also go into aerial gigawatts it, so that's going to be handy.
Yeah, they grav shoot in whatever it is they do.
And then this is Yarrick.
Yay!
Now, I used to like Yarrick when you knocked him over, and then at the end of the turn you rolled a 3+.
And he stood back up. Now he's just got that 3-up, feel no pain.
So I'm not sure. What I used to do is he used to stand literally right in front of the entire army saying, shoot me if you want to waste all your shots, I'm probably going to get back up again.
Right, ideally that's what he still does.
He may do that, I'm not sure.
And he's good too, because he gives everything in your army rerolling 1s, because he gives it to all Astra Militarum. Well, he gives it to, not regiments, he gives it to Astra Militarum, which is really powerful for him.
I didn't even know that, that's cool.
He's quite powerful. He's 100 points, he's expensive, but he's a great character for any Astra Militarum army, or Imperial Guard army. And I'm going to take away your WYSIWYG bonus points, because
I forgot to mention it.
You're trying to hide this. We could not find the Scion leader sergeant guy. You had him.
I have insisted that this is going to be a las pistol, and he's going to have a 5+ armor save. I insist it has to be.
No, he's going to have his regular carapace. He's going to have his little las pistol, hotshot las pistol, just because, well, you have to. It's the rules. But I like that you also have that one model you don't appreciate like I do. And then that's pretty much it for our armies. Let's go take a look at the table, and we will figure out our scenario together. Here is the battlefield for today's game between Duncan and myself. I'll go into the details about the battlefield in a moment. Here we have the open war cards. They're already shuffled up and dished out, so Duncan, why don't you go ahead and do the honors and figure out our scenario. Right away we have a Vanguard deployment, but this one's special because we're actually only 12 inches apart. So we are deploying 6 inches away from the center line, which is good for me.
Wowza.
So I get into the combat much quicker.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's fair. The objective of the game will be Kingslayer. Oh, this one's simple. It's kill points, but you add up the power rating of any enemy units that are destroyed during the battle, but you double it at the end of the game. There's 5 turns if you kill your opponent's warlord. So kill points, but double it if the warlord's killed.
I need some kitties on my Feel No Pain.
And orbital debris. This one's pretty basic. At the start of your turn, every player rolls 3 dice, and for every 6, you pick a separate unit, and then that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds as something from the sky falls and hits them. But we already have. So as you're looking at the table, I guess we have planes set up, crashed onto the rocks and various parts of the battlefield. So the orbital.
So instead of orbital debris, let's say it's planes falling from the sky.
Right. It's just we have a very intense dogfight that I'm clearly winning because these are nothing but Imperial planes that have crashed. So it's a clear victory for the Death Guard so far.
As usual, it's the ground troops that are going to have to win the day.
And for this battlefield, it's kind of like a tundra-esque mat, right? So it's got that it's got that cold vibe to it. A little bit of vegetation.
So let's say that, like in a normal tundra, about a meter below the surface is completely frozen, and that's preserved an ancient relic.
Whatever this large beast is.
Which is recorded in ancient tomes as being marked by this ancient beast. And that's why it's kill points, because we're fighting so desperately.
It's just, we're just trying to wipe our opponent out and take the ground.
Because we so desperately need that relic.
Alright.
That everyone's brought spades.
I like it. And we're so close because the battlefield's already been raging for a little bit, so we're closer together. Yeah. And we're actually pushing our way to the backline artillery, which has been hammering us for this entire battlefield. That's why the artillery will be on the field for this game instead of miles away.
I like that.
And I should note that this is an urban mat. We have some game mat terrain and some stuff from Greenleaf terrain, as well as destroyed Citadel kits. Though, to be fair, some of them aren't actually destroyed. That's fully functioning, and so is this one over here. And these ancient huts, which have been here for years, well before I got hired, so I have literally no idea where they're from. But we got them. Josh would like to point out that this is actually a Forge World kit, so thank you, Josh, for letting me know that, and for all the viewers out there who are very confused. Sorry, bonus nerd points for
everybody that realized that it was Forge World.
Yeah, and anyone who's going to leave a comment making me feel dumb, thank you, Josh, for saving me.
You no problem, buddy.
You're trying to help me save face.
If you want extra OG MiniWarGaming credits, see if you can put in the comments who that actually used to belong to.
Oh, wow.
See if you know.
Oh, wow.
Because it's somebody that used to work for MiniWarGaming.
Huh. And we're going way back. Way back. As you just seen, we finished deploying. We are only 12 inches apart here, though being guard, you did deploy further back as usual. You should do that. Makes sense. The one thing I don't like about bringing the Mephitic Blight Haulers is I always end up getting a dumb little leap bubble like this. Now, fortunately for me, we're doing essentially kill points, so this works out very well for me, where all I have to do is focus on killing things and walk around in this durable Death Star, and hopefully it works out. With elite armies, it's very much all or nothing. So in this case, it might work out, it might not work out. They might all die right away, they might not all die. So we're doing open war, or yeah, it is open war. So whoever deploy first gets to decide if they want to go first. I'm obviously going to attempt to go first. Over here you can see Plague Marines out front with plasma guns. We have Plague Marines in the back with blight launchers, and my close combat Marines are sprinkled in between with the independent characters, all near this unit of Mephitic Blight Haulers. Now usually when you buy multiples of vehicles, they can act independently, but they're oddly enough a unit, and so whatever negatives and bonuses hit one of them hits all of them. So things like -1 to hit and random things like that. And one thing I forgot to mention during the army intros were my psychic powers. We have Miasma of Pestilence, as well as Blades of Putrefaction and Putrescent Vitality. And obviously in reserve I have my little detachment of Terminators. And for your deployment, pretty basic. It's lines and lines and lines of guards protecting the artillery, with Yarick, where he's bunched in right back here, giving them rerolling 1s. And then, of course, everything around him, that's Astra Militarum, which is everything, rerolling 1s.
He's in range of these guys, and these guys.
Yeah. So all the things, the Rattlings, the artillery, and the mortar team back here. As well as the company commander tucked in over there. Now,
oh, did you see him there?
I did. I did see him there.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have company commander number 2, company commander number 3 over here, and then obviously the commissars sprinkled in between all of that with the Hellhounds, the Double Dog, and the 3 Chimeras with the Flamers squads inside of them. I want to note things for my little personal cover rules. Again, if there's an obstacle like the rock or this collective of trees and rocks and they're near the shooter, almost like it's actually identical to the Apocalypse rules. If you're familiar with the Apocalypse cover rules, that is what I like to use in my normal 40k games.
I just wanted to say, if you're an Imperial Guard player out there, maybe you'll recognise, I don't want to say what my tactics are in front of Luka, but maybe you can guess what I'm doing. So I know this might look to an inexperienced player like I've done this thing where you just spread everything out on the board.
Right.
That's not what I've done. There is strategy behind this. See if it works.
I have a sneaking suspicion of what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay. We can talk about it at the end, yeah?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. The truth is, I actually have no idea. I just like to throw that out there. Like, yeah, I'm a genius. I know exactly what's going on. I would assume what you're trying to do.
Tell me what you think I'm doing.
What the flank? It's it's pincer movement. You're gonna go pinch, and then behind, and then hit me from the front, and then I'm gonna be stuck in the middle dealing 4 threats.
I'll say at the end whether that's what I was actually doing.
That's what I immediately see. Because it's kill points, so ideally you want to kill all of this. But I could be wrong. It could be something wild and coming from left field. Usually what I like to do when I'm playing, it's not going to work in this situation, I won't be able to use the tactic, but if I'm playing Necrons, or a force of Death Guard that does have a lot of deep striking, I like to try and pin my opponent in one 25% corner of the table and claim the rest of the table myself. When there's objectives. Now when there's kill points, I like to just wing it and see where the dice take me. Now we begin the game. It is open war in 40k, which does allow seizing the initiative, so I assume you want to do that. You're a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So on a 6, the turn goes to you.
Come on.
And yes!
Come on.
Okay, so he got the 6.
I'm almost disappointed because I can't.
So that's really not good for me because I don't get any of my psychic powers or any of my stratagems off. So that is a bad start for the Death Guard, having to seize the initiative.
Load your ammo, boys.
I probably would have deployed the same way regardless. And I'm not going to use prepared positions because these guys give all my infantry cover. The only thing that won't have cover will be that guy. So I'm not going to use my command points. And we start off with the guard. So start of your turn, you have to roll to see if maybe some plane debris comes crashing down on top of me. So every 6, you get to pick a different unit. You do. You get to pick one of my units, and they will suffer D3 mortal wounds. Now, who's it going to be? There's lots. There's one there, one in the back, Plague Marines in the middle.
Does this chap get a save against them?
He does, a 5 up to ignore damage.
But he's going to get that anyway whenever I wound him.
Right.
Yeah.
He has no way to heal either. So he's going to take 1 mortal wound and disgusting. So he has revoltingly resilient, the warlord trait, but that only works against non-mortal wounds. So 5 up to ignore, and we don't. We take a damage, he's down to 7. First things first, we move the Hellhounds and Devil Dogs. So all 3 of them are going to move somewhere in this area. They end up there. This one had to go around the rock, but his mouth is still in range. Nothing advanced.
And otherwise, the strategy I'm going to tell you all about at the end holds for everything else. I'm not moving anything else.
Nothing else is
They're all
moving?
perfect as far as I'm concerned.
Are you disembarking from over here?
No.
Okay, so we have the 1 movement over here, and that's it for the movement phase?
Yeah, it's a bit of a focus on guns in Imperial Guard Army.
That's fair. You have no psychers, so the psychic phase comes and goes. There's no interrupting that. And
Order phase.
And now it is the
As I
order
like to
phase.
call it.
It's same. It is the first shooting phase. No orders are actually going to be relevant right now. Now, one thing I want to note is we'll do the orders properly this game. I'm such a huge fan. I'm sure you are too, of the old school ways of doing the orders, where it's like order immediate, and then you had to do that old leadership check to see if they did their order immediately. Yeah. Now, I know a lot of the orders, you don't do them immediately. In fact, the only ones that do immediately are, I think, fixed bayonets and move. But I always like to do them immediately, even though I've been getting flack in the comments recently for doing them immediately.
It's going to do my OCD, and I would like to do it afterwards and not immediately, if that's all right.
That's fine, yeah. So we'll play them properly in this game. The only order that's going to be relevant is his.
Yeah, so this guy's going to give him, what did you say? Bring it down.
Yeah, bring it down on them.
And in case you're wondering, I cannot give orders to a rattling unit.
Yeah, because they're not regiment. They don't have a regiment. They're auxiliary units.
And there's 2 guys here that are in range to shoot, but they're not in range for an order. So that's it.
So we have 2 guys shooting over there, and then we're bringing it down on them, which is rerolling 1s to wound, because they're near Yark, which gives them rerolling 1s to hit already. Also, at the start of the shooting phase, we're going to do aerial spotters on this Basilisk. For 2 command points, he gets to reroll hit rolls. Failed hit rolls. So we're going to open up the shooting phase with these 2 Cadian guardsmen. Boop, firing at them. They didn't move, so they reroll once to hit. So we have 1 hit and 1 reroll. And 1 hit, and these are strength 3, so it wouldn't be on 5s. 75. No. The mortars are firing next into the Plague Marines.
3d6 shots.
Pew, pew, pew. Not too bad.
11.
Hitting on 4s because of guardsmen. And Yarrick is nearby.
So rerolling once.
Yeah, so you're rerolling these 5 ones. We have so far 4.
That was a 4, I think.
Oh.
I'm gonna
So yeah, that was a 4.
rerolling the ones.
2 more.
Wow.
5s to wound my Marines. Rerolling once because they have bring it down on them currently. Gives you another wound. A total of 4. Now normally I have a 3-up armor save because I'm in power armor, but because we're near these guys, I'm shrouded and I gain cover, so I have a 2-up armor save. Still failing 1. I really don't want to lose anything. I don't really want to lose any of them because they're currently screening my demon prince from the wyvern, or the what's it called?
Basilisk.
Not the basilisk, but the anti-flyer one, the flak missile.
The Hydra.
Hydra, thank you. Yes. I'll take the disgusting resilient roll. And we fail it. So we do lose a Plague Marine. I got the trio of characters over there, so he goes down. Basilisk number 1 is firing. Where?
At these guys. They're in the way.
Way out in front. Boom, 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 boom. And you get 4 shots. Unless you want to command point one of them.
Can we look something up?
Yeah. 4s to hit. Rerolling hit rolls.
Because of the order.
Oh no. So it didn't help at all. And?
Winning on 3s?
Yes.
Not on that.
No. At best, that'll kill 1 Plague Marine. I want to note that the Heavy Bolter was not in range to fire, that's why we didn't fire it. But we will fire the Hunter Killer Missile at them. It misses, you get to reroll. It hits, wounds on a 3. No, so that's the Hunter Killer Missile is done. So this Chimera here.
Heavy bolter against the Demon Prince.
And what about the multi-laser? You have to declare.
Oh, sorry, yeah, everything at the Demon Prince.
And then the last gun array into him as well.
Is that in range? Oh, yeah.
24 inches. They should
okay,
be.
yeah.
So we have 1 hit, but you get to reroll the 1 because you didn't move.
Oh, yeah, because Cadian.
Volcadia! We have a hit. And? No, wow, lots of 1s today.
Okay.
The Taco Cat dice!
Multi-laser.
We have 2 hits, and these are strength 6. These wound on 4s, I believe. We have a wound. And I'm on a 2-up arm save because of my relic, but I roll a 3. Rapid fire 3, a unit is embarked, so they can shoot the last gun array. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Actually 6s, but you got a 6.
I got a
2 up! Hey, we're good. Same thing with the second one.
Same thing with the second one. Let's keep track like that. By the way, for old school players, I'm doing the heavy bolter and the multi-laser separately because they've got different arm penetration.
Yeah. And?
Nothing.
Nope. And then the heavy bolter's next.
Oh, I did the heavy bolter first.
Oh, sorry, the laser's next. They all hit, and they all wound on
6.
4s.
Oh, 4s, yeah.
We got 1 wound,
Oh.
2 up armor. We're good. And then the last gun array. 3 hits, wounding on 6s because it's only strength 3. No. And the last one, same exact target. Trying to, since he doesn't heal, just taking any wounds off him is always a win.
I've decided he's a priority. So, heavy bolter.
We have a hit, wounding on A5. No. And then
Multi-laser.
They all hit. Nice. 4s to wound.
Way.
Okay. Wow, there you go.
That's it.
Now I got a 2-up armor save. Oh, we make the relic.
Okay, let's try the las gun array.
1 hit.
I get to reroll 1, which feels a bit weird.
And a wound! Armor save. We are good with the 4. Sorry. There you go. 4. This rattling gun right here, pew, he's in range to shoot 1 Plague Marine. He hits on, I think, a 3 with them, actually.
It doesn't get to reroll because...
But Yark's there.
So yes.
Yep. We have a hit. It's strength 4. That's really good. Because that's a sniper 6, that's a wound,
mortal wound,
and a mortal wound in addition. I'll do the armor save first because I have to. They have a 2-up save against that because they're in cover. We make that, but the mortal wound might go through. They're not resilient, so the mortal wound does kill another one. We'll take this one because that's a normal bolt gun. That was a nice shot from the Rattling gun. Now this one's going to fire next, and we're going to use Vengeance for Cadia. 1 command point, rerolling hit and wound rolls against Chaos. What are we firing at?
It's going to have to be these again.
The forward squad. All right. Yeah. 2d6 shots, taking the highest. We got a 6.
6.
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling hit rolls for Vengeance for Cadia, which is ridiculously good. We have a 1 fail and 3s to wound. Strength 9. Rerolling fails. That's really good. Which is -3 armor penetration, so I have a 5-up armor save. Oh. So these are all D3 damage each. So rolling those up. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. It's 1 damage. So I ignore that, and then these are 2 damage each. So I'll do this one first. So you kill a guy, and you kill a guy. So 2 guys are dead so far, and now these are 3. So dead and dead. So you killed 4 guys. I'm going to have to take a plasma gun now. That was a really good basilisk round of firing. Well, except for the first one. So those 5 go down. They're going to be taking a nasty morale check. Since the Hydra isn't able to shoot at the Demon Prince because of those 2 still alive and all of this
because that's what I was trying to do.
Right, to make him the closest, though the angle still kind of makes them closer, I think. But we're going to finish them off since they're alive and they are closest. 8 shots hitting on 5s because they're on the ground. And because
that's no hits.
We have 1s to reroll.
Oh, yes, of course.
And Yargs nearby. So we have 1 hit.
Strength 7, so 3's to wound.
That is a wound. -1 puts me at a 3 up armor save, ignores my cover. And I think flat 2 damage. And I'm dead. I lose another guy. So I'd have just my sergeant alive. Losing that squad immediately kind of sucks. They're probably going to end up running away to morale. So this Hellhound is going to fire everything into this squad of Plague Marines in the back. With the Hellhound cannon, 2d6 automatic hits. You have 9. 3's to wound. These are strength 6. That's 5 wounding hits. They currently have cover because they're wholly within 7 of them. Putting me back to a 3 up save. 2 more 1s, which would have failed anyways. Resilience saves none, so 2 of them go down. We're going to take the not WYSIWYG model, and we'll take that guy because he's a bolt gun. And then we have a multi-melta, which moves, so he hits on a 5.
Because I believe in focus fire.
That's a miss.
That was a miss.
We got 1 multi-melta over here into the same squad. It hits, and it does not wound.
Oh, I'm going to use a command point.
Command point reroll says it wounds.
Spare one.
I go to 6 up armor save because it's -4, which I make. I actually make the save. This one over here can fire.
This is effectively D3 plus 1, so that's 3 more melt shots.
Which I'll miss. And there's no re-rolling there. That will conclude shooting. I do owe you morale now. How important is it that he stays? So I'm leadership 8, -6. So on a 2, he sticks around. Well, I'll roll it. If he runs, he runs. I think I want the command points for other things. Bother re-rolling it to keep him around? I'll put a command point into it because why not? I know what you're thinking. Why not just put 2 command points into it for him to stay?
I'm thinking it's a great idea.
I like it. I like it.
I
like it too. Watch this. He is sticking around.
No!
It only cost me 1.
No!
Because that's a good way to deny kill points. So currently that squad's still worth 0. Oh, actually, I owe you. If I roll 6, I can't fail over here, so they don't have to check. That wasn't a great start for me. I lost a little bit too much, and I got the initiative stolen from me. I don't really feel like dealing with another artillery barrage before my reinforcements show up, so I'm a little concerned about that, but there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. But we are the Death Guard, and we will persevere, and we will move forward relentlessly and try and take out our enemy. So in the movement phase, I'm going to spend a command point on Cloud of Flies, on this middle squad here. Of Plague Marines. They're the close combat guys. They can't be shot at unless they are the closest target to be shot. I forgot to roll for the orbital debris, so I'll go ahead and do that now. I'm going to get 0. So nothing comes down to help me out. Now for the movement phase, this whole cluster of things are going to move, so I'll show you what it looks like after they move. And that's where they end up. A few things have ran. Obviously the close combat Marines ran, and the Foul Blightspawn ran. And the characters all ran, except for the Demon Prince, he's moved up a little bit. With Cloud of Flies on them, I'm using the Demon Prince's screen from over here, for the most part. I'm gonna go something like that, actually. Yeah, no, he's happy where he is. He's gonna go exactly right there. And now it is the Psychic phase. Now you have no way to stop my Psychic powers, correct?
I'm just gonna be watching.
Okay, that's fair. So we're gonna open up with the Malignant Plaguecaster. He's gonna cast Putrescent Vitality as a Psychic power, increasing strength and toughness. I roll a 5, I roll a 6, so that goes off. So that's going to give them strength 5, toughness 6 on them. And then he'll smite, which will hit that Devil Dog. He gets it with an 8, so it's D3 mortal wounds. The Devil Dog takes 1. Down to 10. And that is pretty much it for him. And he does have line of sight. He didn't go as forward as he could. He wanted to linger behind just so he could peek over here and throw maybe up to 3 mortal wounds. Now, my biggest regret is the fact that the Rock, the Tree, and the Valkyrie here all crashed, block line of sight. No matter where they go in this direction here, they do not see the Hellhounds or the Devil Dog. And I figured I need to move forward with them. That's the whole part of this plan, is to move forward, as opposed to you dragging me away and distracting me over here. So I'm just going to suffer the shots from them, and hopefully I can weather it. I doubt I can, but it's the only thing I really have going for me as they move forward.
And this guy's now on the radio saying, "Watch out, guys, they've got a plan."
Exactly. The whole plan is to move forward and try and be as aggressive as possible while weathering the flanking assault from the 3 Hellhounds. I'm a huge fan of these vehicles. They do this job very well. And then hopefully I can do a few superficial shots over here to try and take them out. Now, unfortunately, he's only in range to shoot at him, but it is what it is. I'll finish my psychic phase though. We're going to go with the Demon Prince, casting a Miasma of Pestilence, which he gets with a 9. So that's going to be -1 to hit, and I'm going to be putting it on... I'm mostly thinking about the Tempestus coming down, but at the same time, they might need this a lot as well, because of the artillery could just hammer them down, and then... It's a lot of things to consider. I'm thinking giving them -1 to hit would be great, but unfortunately 2 of these weapons here automatically hit them. But they are a little bit tougher now. Now giving the Demon Prince -1 to hit will protect him from those chimeras if they want to shoot him. And then all of the... You know what, I'm going to give it to the Demon Prince. It's going to go on him. He's going to be -1 to hit. Now is shooting phase. We're going to start with the Foul Blightspawn. He's going to shoot at the only thing in range, which is the Devil Dog. His weapon is a nasty flamer that goes through his stomach, and it kind of churns up this muculum broth inside of his gut that goes to this little machine in the back there. And I have to roll the strength first. It's gonna be strength 3. I'm gonna re-roll the 1. Yeah, strength 6. Unfortunately, he is T7, so still winning on 5s. D6 automatic hits, 5. So here's hoping I get 4 of them. Oh, I got 2. It is a plague weapon, so I get to reroll 1s. I get 3. That's not bad. It's something. Now, these are at -3 AP.
So it's 3, 4, 5 up.
They should have 6 ups, because they're 3 up armor save.
Ah.
So that's 6 damage in total, because they're 3 damage a shot.
Okay.
So that's why I like them so
Down
much.
to 4.
He's got 4 wounds remaining. Now, these guys are going to go ahead and fire next. Now, they're not in range of the Demon Prince to get any support. So they're the only thing not really in range. But they're going to fire the Blight Launchers into him. And then the bolt guns will, well, they'll go into him as well. So I'll do the Blight Launchers first. They are 2 shots apiece. There's only 2 of them, so they hit on 3s. Don't show me 1s. All right, we got 1-1, but you know what? That would have hit. No, it doesn't matter. We wound on 5s, rerolling 1s. We got 2 wounds at -2. Now these
so
ones
this is a 5 up.
Now these ones are 5 up armor saves. Failing both. This is 2 D3 damage. That's 4 damage. He goes down.
Does he explode?
But he has the chance to blow.
Now, I think that's a 6 up, because this one will be a 4 up.
I think, yeah, he's got a less likely chance to blow up. We rolled a 2. He's definitely not blowing up anyway. So I do kill him. Woo, first blood. That doesn't really matter. But I did kill something, which is nice. So these guys are good, so good job to them. Now this guy here, the only thing you really fire at is the guardsman in front of him, so he's going to do 1 single plasma gun shot at a guardsman. He's not going to supercharge it. He did not advance either. And he hits and kills 1 guy. So 1 guardsman over there dies to a plasma gun. Boop. Now these 3 can see the 1 chimera over here. All 3 of them. Maybe I should split their shots up a little bit better. Yeah, they have their toughness 7 with 11 wounds, is it?
Well, what do these guns do?
So a multi-melta missile launcher, so the standard. Yeah, I don't normally like shooting frag missiles, so I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna do all 3 of the multi-meltas into the chimera there, and then we're gonna do all 3 of the crack missiles into the chimera beside it. Yeah, so 3 crack missiles into that chimera, and all 3 multi-meltas into that chimera. Actually, scratch that. I can only see that chimera looking at it closer, so the 3 multi-meltas will still go into him, and I don't like it, but I'm going to put 3 frag missiles into that squad of 10 guardsmen there.
Take cover!
They can take cover, yes. So they're going to go to ground and have a 4-up armor save. So I'll do the frag missiles first. So we have a grand total of 6 shots. Hitting on 3s because there's 3 of them. Rerolling 1s because of the Demon Prince, but there's no 1s. 3s to wound. We got 2 wounding hits. You have a 4-up armor save because you took cover. Does it matter? It does not matter. 2 guys go down. 3 multi-meltas. We have 1 hit, Demon Prince nearby within 6. Gives me 2 hits. The +1 hit hasn't mattered yet. 3 to wound. 1 wound. I've already used my command point. So you have, actually it's -4, so there should be no armor save. So this would be D6 damage. 6!
Whoa!
Oh, nice. That's a clean hit.
Down
Down to 5 on him. And that is honestly it for my shooting in my turn. That's all. It's more or less a repositioning and do as much damage as I can. They Must take a morale though, and they don't have.
They're within 6, I think.
That was a maybe.
No, they're not within 6.
So their leadership, I think 7 was the guy.
Yeah.
They only lost 3. So rolling d6 and adding 3, 9. So two guys runs.
Yeah.
That's it. Boom. End.
I think that guy.
Boom. That is it. Moving these two, they're just gonna boop, up they go. Again, being a nuisance to my flank. And this is their final position. Squad of Flamers disembarks from the one Chimera before it moves, but I don't think it's gonna move.
And I'm shuffling these guys forwards a bit just to get them in range for some shooting.
And that actually concludes the rest of your army's moving, except...
Well, whoa. At the end of my movement phase...
all of the scions are coming in?
There's some yellow dice down here which have been just marking out a little area, target area.
I figured the Demon Prince is going to be the main target for the scions. Because they do have the high AP las guns.
So what I've done is I've just marked a line, so as long as they're in this, then that's the nearest target.
Got you. Understood. Smart. Here's hoping, because I'm really banking on his survival chances here. Now, I assumed you were going to do this, so I put him there, hoping that he can survive it. Now, this has backfired on me a number of times, but it's also worked for me a number of times. So we'll let the dice decide for me. And that is their final position. We have the Prime. You want him right at the 9. Or like 9.0000001.
Yeah, so this is like 9.001. Which, interesting point, they're hot shot las guns. Rapid fire range is 9 inches, so it's impossible to get any of them in rapid fire.
Right, but we do have the 4 melta guns and the 2 separate squads over here, being a major threat to my Demon Prince immediately, so scary stuff. That will conclude the movement phase. We're on to the psychic phase, but we'll pass it. Well, not pass it, but we'll finish it because there's no Astra Militarum Psychers. And the order phase!
Order phase. This chap is going to do... I'm going to do it all on one unit, because I think it's the optimal way of doing the statistics.
100%. Yeah.
Take aim, then bring it down, then do inspired tactics, because you've got a...
the command rod?
Yeah, he's got command rod, so that's 2. Then he does inspired tactics 1 command point, and then he does first rank, second rank fire. Okay, the bad news is, if I have to do what I said, they are it doesn't say you can't put 3 orders on them, but you can. They're only affected by 1 of them. So
right.
If I can retract that,
yeah, it's fair.
Let's put first rank, second rank fire on that one. And, what's the best statistics? Take aim would be the best thing, because I want to re-roll the first dice that I'm rolling.
Which is good. You get to re-roll 1s on them.
Yeah. But
if you re-roll the 1s into 6s, then they get an extra shot because of their regimental doctrine. So that's the best bet.
Yep.
So first rank
and
on them.
I think statistically it's better to roll the first lot of rolls.
It is.
Because it pushes more into the second lot of rolls.
Exactly. So take aim on them is better than bring it down.
Oh my goodness, I'm not sure.
It is. And are you... So you're a math guy, right?
Yeah, I might teach maths. I can't work this out off the top of my head. Instinctively, it feels like that's the right thing.
In my experience, it is. Especially when you have the stacking benefits of the regimental doctrine as well.
Yeah.
For taking
Fortunately,
aim.
that's that type, yeah.
So it's going to be first rank and then take aim. And those don't happen immediately, so we'll do those later. We'll just remember that. And we'll scrap the Inspire tactics.
Yes, because we don't need the third one, because he's not in range of anyone else anyway.
Right, because it's only 6.
Yeah. I'm going to do Aerial Spotter on this Basilisk. I've got Vengeance for Cadia, which I will more than likely do on this Basilisk.
Yeah, when we get to that one
and
shooting.
just for reference, I've got Overlapping Fields of Fire, which I'm hoping to use. But I think that's a Cadia one, which means it'll be if I've got any spare shots left on the Demon Prince.
Right. Okay. So Aerial Spotters is at the start of the shooting phase, which is the same as the rest of the orders.
Because we have to nominate it.
Yeah, so it'll be that one there. Do you want to do any other orders over here?
There's nothing useful to do, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Oh, I got cut off. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, reroll 1s on the...
No, they're already rerolling 1s. So you want
yeah.
You want to do the take it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then that rerolls all misses?
So that one rerolls 1s to wound.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luka.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you're going to say take aim or... Take aim's not useful on them.
Yeah.
We'll start with this squad firing 18 hot shot las gun shots into my Demon Prince because his pistol's not in range. 3s to hit normally, but I have Miasma up. So 4s. Because they're veterans. Alright, well that was Dr. Duncan James, that was a bad roll. That was not good. There was a 3 in there.
Oh!
There was 1 3, sorry. 6s to wound.
That went well.
That was no, that was bad.
Let's do the next law.
That was not good. We have, is that 10 again?
Yeah, there's 10. So there's 9 re-rolling ones.
Exactly, so 9 shots.
Same reason.
Forced to hit because of miasma, rerolling the 1/1, which helps. And now we have 6. In fact, I'm gonna go. I don't know if we rolled any 6s for them, so that's 6 gives an extra shot.
I don't think
I'll go back and double check that in a moment. But we do this one for now, so it misses, and then these wound on 6s.
Way!
3.
Look at that.
Actually, never mind. They have to be rapid firing to begin with.
So the 6, which rolled into a 2, which didn't matter anyway.
We have. Is it 3 wounds on me?
Yep.
Yikes. So that's at -2. Puts me at a 4 up armor, which I'll take 1 damage. It's 1 damage, so I have a 4 up to ignore this. Revolting.
You could have
resilient.
command pointed that.
Nope.
You sure?
Nope.
Sure?
Very sure. Very sure. And the Demon Prince takes a damage. He's down to 6.
Oh, chipping away.
Now, would you like to do Vengeance for Katie on him or no?
Yes. Oh, I can't because they're not Cadian.
Right. Wait. When I said Vengeance for Katie, I meant overlapping fields of fire. That only works for Cadian units that do wounds, and it only works for other Cadian units shooting at them.
Yeah,
So
and I knew what you meant, and so I was referring to that as well.
So they're done firing, and we're just gonna keep going down the line.
Yeah. I think I want to do these hotshot volley las guns.
Yeah. Nothing.
That's a miss, and then we get 2
2 melter guns.
2 melter guns. How many? Oh, look, 6. Oh,
We got 6 wounds left. We have 2 hits.
Yes.
These are 3s to wound.
Come on. I've got to.
You're gonna reroll. You have 2 more melter guns.
No, because I want to save it for re-rolling wound dice.
Okay, so we have 1 wound. I have a demon save.
Oh, change it. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Wait, you can. I'll let you reroll.
I'm going to change my mind.
Okay.
I'll talk about it at the end of the game again. I've got a reason why I think.
Oh no!
There's a reason why I think it's more efficient to re-roll that.
So that one failed. I did fail my demon save, so it's D6 damage.
Okay. Give me a 6. Give me a 6. Give me a 6.
This is where the reroll will be.
Oh yes.
5-er.
So that would be. Oh, you got. Oh yeah, of course.
I take 2 damage. He's down to 4.
Yeah.
He's got a 4 to ignore it.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, now we have the other squad.
Let's do the las guns first.
All right, 2 las gun shots, 1 hit, 6 to wound. No. Then the meltas, 4s. Oh, the miasma helped me. Now this squad's gonna fire. We have. Does the sergeant have a?
There is no sergeant in a special weapon squad.
Oh, cool. So we have 3 flamers, and so roll the 3d6 for the flamers.
Yeah, and we can just add it in, can't we? So that's 11.
Plus 6, so 17 shots. Because of rapid fire las guns.
Oh yes, of course.
We should probably see if we hit the las guns first, because the flamers automatically hit. Las guns on 5.
We could have blagged that and pretended that was what you meant. Oh,
Hey! 3 hits.
so
And
they're all wounding the same.
oh wait, no, they're not, because the las guns are strength 6 and the flamers are strength 4. So what we'll do, we'll just re-roll because it's pretty average roll.
That's not an average roll.
It's not. Well, that's
Look at
below
that.
average, kind of.
Yeah, look at that, only 4 wounds.
That's okay. Well, we'll just do the las guns and we'll just re-roll. That's okay. I don't mind either way, as long as we do the roll properly. The las guns wound on 6s.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
We got nothing with the las guns, and the flamers on 5s, giving me 3. It's about the same.
It's fine. It's my mistake. If I make a mistake, you have to re-roll.
2 up. Oh, I failed.
Look at that.
And I don't take a damage. The Demon Prince is still the closest for all 3 of the Chimeras, so we'll start in the front one. Now that one can't fire its las gun array because it doesn't have anything embarked on it anymore, but we'll start with this. Is this the heavy bolter first?
Yeah, I'll do it in the same order as I did before.
We roll the 1 because
Yeah, because it didn't move.
So we have 2 hits, wounding on 5s, nada.
Multi-laser.
2 hits.
Oh, because of miasma.
Yeah. And 1 wound. 2 up. There we go. Now for the next 2.
Same order. I'll always do it in the same order. Reroll 'cause didn't move.
1 hit on the heavy bolter, no wound.
Multi-laser.
Reroll the 1.
Oh yeah.
1 hit. No wound.
Las gun array is how many?
Rapid fire 3, so 3 shots. Nothing. Well, reroll the 1. Because they still have a crew on them.
And
then the last one. Here we go. Oh, lots of dice. I guess we could have just rolled the heavy bolters all together.
Well,
for both.
because of the order.
Yeah.
So if I can get a wound in with the Cadian unit, I
That's
can
true.
then just-
Yeah, that's very true. That's another. We'll reroll the 1. That's a hit
That's
with the
with the multi-laser.
No, not a wound.
Las gun array.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Now what's up?
Well, I can't decide. I've got some distance shots here which could do a lot of damage, and they proved in the last turn that they could take out an entire squad.
Yes.
So I could try and take out another squad, or I keep pinging at this guy.
Now he's a character, so he can't get shot unless he's the closest.
Oh, I keep forgetting this. Oh yeah, so that decides that, doesn't it?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you meant like just pinging
Yeah.
down over here.
Okay.
Now he's pretty safe right now. He did survive all of that.
He looks really safe to me. Look at that. Very safe.
I'll
snug in there.
I'll make him safe.
Friends.
Or this Hellhound one. What do you want to fire?
Oh, I'm going to fire at this green unit here.
Everything into those 5 remaining.
Oh, well, actually, who is this guy again?
That's a character. He's
Oh, right, okay.
he's protected.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for the green guys. So let's go with this one first.
We're going to do the Hellhound gun on top, 2d6 automatic hits. But the bam, a 7 is very average. And I always applaud averages. Always happy with them. Now I'm toughness 6.
But you can't actually applaud because you got a camera in one hand.
I can't. Yeah, I can do like the... but...
rolling to wound.
So these are 4s because I'm T6 right now. Excellent roll. So I am wholly within 7 still, so I do have cover. And, 3 up then. Failing 2 is not what I want to see. Resilience? Not today. So I don't want to lose a light launcher. I don't want to lose him. You're a bolt gun. Oof. If I lose you, then you're probably the... Wait, who fired? That one fired?
This one
okay,
fired.
so I can afford to lose him then. And Zemelta. Misses. And now we have the other one, same target.
Yeah.
2d6. Oh, yes. Maximum hits. Force to wound. 3 up. Armor save because of cover. Again, failing 2. So just as good as the first one. Resilience. Oh, 1. Oh, they make them both. And we have 1 melt a shot on a 5. No. And it moved.
It moved.
The aerial spotter basilisk is going to fire back here into these 3 remaining plate marines.
I'll take the
6 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Rerolling hit rolls because of aerial spotters. 1 more hit. These wound on 3s.
Oops, sorry about that.
2 up save goes to a 5 up because I'm in cover. Oh wow. Wow. They actually weathered the basilisk. Funny enough, I was thinking earlier. We put Yarg back there because he gives all Astra Militarum rerolling 1s. And I forgot that they're Cadian. If they stand still, they reroll 1s anyways. So Yarg's not really doing a whole... Hey, he helps. Things.
I'm not going to let myself do it because I didn't declare it, but I should have declared the heavy bolter there because I could...
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind.
No.
Do the heavy bolter.
I didn't declare it.
No, it's fine. Just do the heavy bolter. Okay, fine. We'll shoot the next one then.
Next one. I'm going to go at the same target again.
Now, before you roll, would you like to Vengeance for Cadia?
I would, because I said it earlier, didn't I? And I just forgot. Thank you.
Would the heavy bolter's out of range, I assume?
It might not be, actually. I'm not sure.
The heavy bolter is in range, so we'll fire that first, just to get out of the way. It's 3 shots, hitting on, 4s. Rerolling 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or rerolling everything, I guess, because Vengeance for Cadia.
Strength 5.
And T7.
Okay, so 5s.
Rerolling for Cadia. 1 wound. With a -1 puts me at a 4 up armor, which we fail. It's 1 damage. Resilience! I'm a demon engine, I fail. Take a damage. Down to 9. He'll be down to 7, and then now we're firing at them.
And again, in case you're an Imperial Guard player, you've noticed, I forgot to do overlapping fields of fire here.
You might not need it. I got lucky on that first one.
I would have liked to have...
6 shots again! Many sad for their lives. These hit on 4s, rolling everything for Vengeance for Cadia. And because we hate chaos.
So not just 1's everything.
It's everything, yep. And then wounding on 3s, rolling everything. So 2 wounds so far turns into 4 wounds. 5 up save because they're in cover. Saves none this time. So we should go ahead and roll 4d3 damage for me. So we have a 1, 1, 2, and 2. We'll do the 2s first. So 1 guy's dead. 2 guys are dead, and then the 2 singles. 3. So 3 guys would die, which is the rest of them.
There's 3 left, yeah.
So you just finished them off with that second basilisk. So you did not need overlapping fields of fire.
So, apparently the Rattlings cannot fire at this unit with Cloud of Flies because although it behaves as though they're a character, they're not actually a character.
It's a better rule than the character
So my
rule.
sniper rule doesn't help there. And I'm deciding between these 2, but I don't think I've said it on camera yet. I've decided to ignore characters, basically, apart from the Warlord.
Yeah, my support
because
characters.
a lot of them are buffing characters, and I think it's better that I just keep chewing through everything else. So I'm going to go for this with the Rattling.
Alright, Rattling Gun into him on all of the Rattling Guns.
Should be on 3s, I think, because they're 3+.
Direct hit. 5s to wound, but 6s are good. 1 wound and it's the 6. I owe you an armor save, which I fail. So that's 2 damage because of the mortal wound. And I will take 1. So he will go down to 6.
Well remembered.
Down to 6. Alright, now for the Hydra. Same target?
Yes.
Take him out. Hitting on 5s.
Because -1 because it's a ground target.
Oh, pretty good roll though. Reroll the 1s.
Yeah.
Excellent. 4s to wound at strength 7. We got 4.
Wow.
-1 armor penetration puts me at a 4 up. Failing 2, which is 4 damage. 6 is to 5 is to ignore. So I'll take 1. 3. I'll take 3. I pass 1. But he'll go down
Heavy bolter.
to 3. Oh, and the heavy bolter into them as well. That's right. Boop. And it's heavy bolter, of course, on those. Those both hit.
Yeah.
And 5's to wound. 1. 4 up armor, followed by resilience. Oh no, another damage. That puts him down to 2 remaining. So it turns out there's 23 guardsmen in range to fire at them. Now, would you like to go back and issue them to take first rank, second rank fire order?
I don't like going back. I'm not going to.
See, I don't want to get in this is like, they know it's your first game. I don't want to get in trouble for not letting you do it on your first game.
It's not my first game. I've been playing for 25 years. I can remember to do that.
Okay, fine. If you wanted to learn that way or kind of jog your memory
That's how
that
I
way.
play. In my gaming group, we have this thing called Rule 4. And I literally cannot remember what rules 1, 2, and 3 are.
Wow, what do you mean you can't remember what the 3 cardinal rules are?
Because Rule 4 is the most important one, and it says basically if you snooze, you lose.
Okay, what's rules 1, 2?
I can't remember.
Okay, fine. Well, if you snooze, you lose then, I suppose.
I'm so used to playing like this.
We got 23 las guns, shooting lights, and my Mephitic Blight Hauler hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because they did not move. Well, technically, these guys moved.
Oh, jeez.
So
oh, come on.
But we're okay to say they can reroll the 1s too, because I'm not too concerned about it.
I'm going to take 1 out.
just to make him happy.
Yeah.
There you go. That gave you 5 more hits, so jeez. I had a 6 is to wound. Across the board, we got 1. 3 up. We're good. The mortar team are just going to fire at the Mephitic Blight Hauler as well.
There's no point in messing around. I've only got 2 left.
So we have
9 shots.
these are forced to hit. Rerolling 1s because they stood still, and Yarrick's nearby. Take your poison, I guess. 1 more hit. And it was 5s to wound.
Yes,
Yeah, 1
and I've
wound.
already rolled.
That's what we got off camera, but normally they reroll, well, not normally, they do get to reroll 1s, but not in this case. There is no 1s.
This is 1.
3 up armor. We're good. So no charging over here, because he's pretty deadly in close combat, and the rest of the shooting is done, and no charging over here, obviously. So it's morale time. You wipe this squad out, so they're completely dead. And that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. It's going to be turn 2 for the Death Guard now. On to movement. The Demon Prince is going to be the first to move. He is going to decide to go over this way. And then these guys are going to go over here. They have a 6-inch charge to get into combat with Scions. Now I could keep going this way, but I think I'm just going to put the Terminators over there and see if they can beat an obnoxious force that just moves forward. So they're going to end there. And then the Biologist Putrefier is going to move as well. He's not going to run though. In fact, this guy was going to go over that way, so you can go there. Plaguecaster is going to go over this way as well, I guess. Plaguecaster will go in front. And then the Tallyman will go behind. Foul Blightspawn is going to help deal with these vehicles by moving over this way, as these guys are going to drive on around this way and deal with these vehicles as well with their heavy weapons. They'll end up over here. This Plague Marine's going to go this way with his plasma gun. And I know the forces were moving through the crevice here to go fight them, but the part of the plan was...
The plan was to go forwards and then go backwards.
It was. No, it sounds ridiculous. So they were going to move forwards unless you put them back here. Then they were going to go backwards because I was going to have my Terminators go that way and try and weather the storm or act as a distraction.
Okay.
To see what they could do. Or if you put them... The Terminators were going to answer wherever they went. But if these guys were close enough to answer, then they were going to be the answer. Then the Terminators were going to take this place of them to go forward in. That was the usual go-to plan. And I think I like this one a little bit more because then these guys can try and answer them if I roll well enough. The problem is the Demon Prince is a little too far away to give them re-rolling 1s. And as for grenades, only these 2 are in range to throw grenades this way, and then that one guy is in range to throw a grenade that way. And that is pretty much it for movement, other than my Terminators showing up now. And the Terminators end up there, more than 9 inches away from all these threats. Those threats there, and over there. They're going to act as the new force, as if they had marched up, as opposed to answering to them, which I don't think I need them to do. Now is the psychic phase. We're going to cast Blades of Putrefaction first, which is the +1 to wound in close combat. Ooh, we fail it. How important is that one to me? The problem is I need a 3 up. I rolled a double 2. I need a 5 on 2 dice. I am not going to use it because I don't think I need it that bad. We are then going to do Blades of Putrefaction, which will be his second power. That one we get with a 7. And because I rolled a 7 or more successfully on a spell, the nearest enemy unit within 7 inches, which will be them, suffer a mortal wound. So it can be any one of them takes a mortal wound and dies. Whomever it may be. Boom, he goes down. Which is actually probably a good choice because of grenades. And then they are going to go up to strength 5 and toughness 6. I also forgot to mention that I wanted to put Cloud of Flies on them in the movement phase. Just before I hit the second phase, Cloud of Flies on them.
Cruelful!
Dang it. Fine, you know what? You're doing it, I'll do it. Okay, there's no Cloud of Flies on them. I'll just think of it as myself saving a command point. Other than that, though, he's done. He is going to go ahead and cast... I don't think Smite's all that important on him. He's equidistant between both squads, so I can choose. So I guess... Do I care about Miasma? Yeah, I'll Smite, whatever. Bam! Smite! I get it! D3 mortal wounds. I'm going to do it to the Melt-A-Gun squad right beside him.
Fine.
3 guys die, which is everyone but the Melt-A-Guns.
Yeah, how did you predict that?
Which will bring me to the shooting phase. I'll get back to them in grenading in a moment. I don't know how important it is for them to throw grenades. He will go first because he is just going to go ahead and throw his little flamer into this Hellhound. It's going to be strength 2d6, so hopefully getting a 7 or more. Getting a 10, which is good enough for me. It's going to be d6 automatic hits. 5. 3's to wound. Rerolling once because it's a plague weapon. So we have 4 wounds at -3. 6 up saves. He takes 9 damage.
Down to 2.
He's down to 2 from him. I'll get back to them in a moment. But we're going to rapid fire, because he's Death Guard, his plasma gun to this guy here. We're going to supercharge it, even though he might die. So he hits on 3s. Ooh. I'm going to... Do I want it for the rest of the shooting phase? I don't want him to die. I'm going to command point this 1. Ah, dang it! 1 in 36 chance and it happens. So he dies, and he wounds. He's going to fail his wound. Yeah. Oh, no! That was worst case scenario for me.
Thank you for the kill points.
I know! There's a whole squad of guys for him, too. I did that because I didn't want to split their fire. I know I could have done him as a Hail Mary in the end, but I wanted to just focus all their fire onto him and not have to worry about it. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be... I'm going to declare Bombardiers.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, Blood Bombardment, which allows them all to throw grenades, but only 3 of them are in range. So he's going to throw a grenade over there, and these 2 are going to throw grenades over here.
Take cover.
Ooh, yeah. So they'll have +1 of their save. They have a 4 up normally, do a 3 up.
Yeah, so it goes to 3 up.
That's pretty good. Do I bother doing veterans then? Yeah, I'll do veterans as well. So I'll do 2 command points for veterans of the Long War for +1 to wound, and Blight Bombardment. Ooh, I've been forgetting about the Tally Man. So I'll do it, not for the reroll, because that wouldn't have mattered, because that's not a Death Guard one, but for the Blight Bombardment, we don't get it, and for the veterans, we get it! Alright, so veterans doesn't cost us anything. I think all I had forgotten earlier was 1 Cloud of Fly, so it's no big deal.
Oh, I missed you had a tally man, sorry about that.
Is all good. We're going to start with their grenades into them. 2d6 grenades. Getting a 6. I can't reroll it because I've already done that. We hit on 3s. Rerolling any 1s because we have a Demon Prince nearby, so they all hit. Now these are strength 4. They wound on 3s, but they have veterans, so they wound on 2s.
Whoa.
And every 5 up is a mortal wound in addition to their normal damage. Reroll 1 for the Plague Weapon. Okay, so they all wound, and we have 2 mortal wounds. So these are just 3 up armor saves. And
they've got nothing about mortal wounds,
so 2 guys will die to that. And then
these armor saves, which are 3 ups.
Doesn't take cover. 2 die. So it's 2 damage each, but it doesn't spill over. So it's 2 die.
Yeah.
It does make my charge harder. There's 1 d6 grenades into them. 5 shots, not bad. 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s. They all hit. Putting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Oh wow. They have 5 mortal wounds.
Which means there's 1 left. So I need. Yeah.
Well, 1 guy's grenade takes out the squad. Boo! Someone had asked, this kind of came to mind, why I don't put a Plague Spear on my Demon Princes. They're pretty good, not bad. I just don't have a model, that's why I don't put it on. I'm just random thought, but that's why I mentioned it. Just to answer that one guy's comment. I'm going to fire all their multi-meltas and their crack missiles into that one. And we're going to put all their bile spurts, which are in range, into this one over here. I guess I should have probably done that first before that because I forgot about the bile spurts. But the bile spurts are unlikely to do it. But I'll start with them anyways. So D3 shots each. We got 9 shots. 3s to hit. No rerolling. Hey, look, we got 3s! Oh, it worked! 5s to wound. And I believe it's a plague weapon. So we have 3 wounds so far. Reroll the 1s. Plague weapon gives me 1 more wound. We have 4 wounds. Now, don't fail these or I'll feel like a moron. Alright, he's dead. I feel like a moron. Does he blow?
Oh.
Kaboom!
On a 4-up.
He blows on a 4, No, he's fine. Very, very contained. Very well job. Very well. Good job. Well done. 3 multi-meltas. And I have to do his separate because he's within 12. He'll hit on a 3. Huh. That sucks. The other 2 hitting on 3s. They both hit. Winning on 3s. 1 wound at no save. and d6 damage. 6 damage from one multi-melta.
Down 5.
And then 3 crack missiles. I do them all at the same time, they don't matter. A 3. It's nice to see those. 3's to wound. 2 wounds at -2, so you should have a 5-up armor save. Fail both. 2d6 damage. You go sky high, maybe. I don't think he's in range to actually destroy or hurt anything.
Well, let's find out anyway.
Boom! No, he also doesn't blow. So all 3 of them very well contained. Good job. Good crew, I think. Ideally, I like them to blow up if they're in the... Obviously, if they're in the proper position. So, took care of them. I'm happy with that. I guess this guy will shoot a bolt pistol since he's not in range for his grenade. So, pew! That's what a bolt pistol sounds like. We have a wound. They have a 3-up save because they're in cover. Should have shot something else, but whatever. It is what it is. There's only one. You pass both anyways.
Oh, okay.
He's going to shoot a plasma pistol into them, not supercharging it. And no wound. It's time for the Terminators. I know for sure I'm putting the 3 multi-guns into this. And I'm going to put the... I don't know what to do with the Blight Launcher. Put it into the Hydra, so I will. Put it into the Hydra. I'll do him first into the Hydra. We have 1 hit, wounding on a 5, I believe. Plague weapon. We have a wound at -2 against the Hydra.
5-up.
Oh, you're good. And then the 3 melta guns into the Chimera, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. None of them are in melta range, so that's no save because it's -4. And you take, only 3 damage. He's down to 2. No rerolling, of course. With the Blight Launcher in the back squad of Guardsmen, and we're gonna fire both the combi plasma and the combi bolter and the plasma part of the the bolter and the plasma of the combi bolter into that squad, because within 18 and I'll be rapid firing, and I'm not gonna be supercharging the plasma either. So I'll do the 3 plasma shots, hitting on 4s because they're shooting both parts of the gun. Reroll the 1, and these wound on 2s. Actually, they kill on 2s, so 2 of them die so far. Boop boop, and then we have. Oh wait, it would have been 3 more because I was rapid firing. I forgot about that part. Rerolling the 1. Kills off 1 more guy. And then we have 6 shots with their bolt guns as well because I'm shooting both parts on 4s and 3s. There's a 3 in there actually. So
it's a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah, so on a 1, that's what it... On a 1, 2, 3, or 4, that's when I rolled. Rerolling 5 and 6. So 4, there's that one. So 2 wounds go through and you have a 5-up armor save. So, nice catch.
Thank you.
2 more guys die.
Oh no.
Boop, boop. And then the Blight Launcher and the guys in the back. 1 hit, 1 wound. -2 just kills the guy.
Same unit?
The squad.
Oh, the squad.
My Chaos Lord, he's going to fire into them as well. He's rapid firing, so he's got 4 bolter shots with his combi bolter. 2s and 3s. Ha! 1 wound from my Chaos Lord. He's got a 5-up armor save from their flak armor. 1 more dies. Pew. I'm going to open up a charge with this Demon Prince. He's going to declare a charge against just this squad of Militarum Tempestus.
I'm going to do defensive gunners.
So they have +1 to hit when they overwatch? Well, they hit on 5s.
Oh, no, I don't mean that. I mean... yeah... No, I can't do defensive guns because they're not a vehicle. And I was considering 2 others. I meant something else, but actually I'm not going to do anything because I think they're good enough anyway.
So it should be... Is one of them dead? No, none of them are dead, so it should be 19 shots. Wait. Yeah, 19 shots. From their hot shotguns and the sergeant's left pistol. 6s to hit. Pew, pew, pew. I think these count as extra hits though, because of the regimental doctrine. The 6s give you 4 extra chances at hitting, which gives you 1 more. Nice. These wound on 6s because I'm T6.
Oh,
Got 1. I was hoping you didn't get any.
-2.
4-up save. Ooh, resilience. We're good because he's got the warlord trait.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then he is going to charge. He can't fail. So the goal here is just to go not in base contact, but to right there. Oh, but staying an inch away from those guys over there. Ideally kill them all off and then pile into them just so they can't shoot later with their multi-guns. But I can't fight them because I didn't declare them as a charge target. Now these close combat Plague Marines are going to declare a charge target against everything over here. So you get to overwatch with them and your prime. He'll overwatch with a bolt pistol. He hits. He actually gets another chance because he's Tempestus. He gets only 1 hit. Wounds on a 5 because it's strength 4. At wounds, I make my save. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hitting on 6s, and the 6s generate extra attacks.
Let's just reroll that.
So we got 2 hits. I'm T6 right now, so the 6 wounds. And I fail my save. Oh, resilience kicks in though. And I think I still need a 6 because they were within 6. Well, they're like 6.5 away. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll double check that though. This guy's 6.5 inches away, so what that means is he'll end up there. This guy's gonna end up there, and then when they pile in is when they're gonna get their attacks. He's gonna be on the other side of that wing. Well, they'll end up like that. Oh, we have some shooting and Overwatch to do over here. They're gonna declare a charge against... we really like to kill that off, but I don't feel like dealing with all that stuff over there, so just them.
They must be outside of 9s.
So they're all, yeah, they're all...
Oh, yeah, they're within 12, so you get 2 each.
So it'll be 9 shots in total. 6 is to hit. They might be able to reroll the 1. It says only in the shooting phase. And I know it says Overwatch is treated as if it's a shooting phase, but...
No, that's not a wound.
That is not a wound either. So
It's definitely not stronger than their toughness.
No. I need a 9. Dice say, oh, it's an 8. So I need a 4 up to get in. The problem is my guys are so slow that just getting into combat is super good because they could charge here and then they just start acting as a threat, slowly wreaking havoc on their way in. So I think I'm going to command point that and hopefully I get that 4 up. I do. They make that 10-inch charge. So that alone, I don't care about killing them off. I just care about getting them some distance. Ending there. Now this squad is going to declare a charge against both squads because why not? They can't Overwatch, but they can.
Grenade.
13. 6 inches for a grenade.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it'll be 13 shots. Hitting on 6s, we have 2 hits and 5s to wound. Nope. So this one I need a hard 9, no rerolling. And dice say I make it in. So we're just gonna go 9 to there. You're gonna end up going about here, and then the rest are gonna kind of keep their same formation. And then we'll see if we get lucky with the Chaos Lord. He's gonna attempt to charge into them. I need higher than a 9. That's a fail. So the Terminators crashing into the lines and causing a ruckus are a pretty big deal for me. I'm gonna fight first with the Demon Prince because that's the most important. Because if you were to interrupt, you could pile in with these guys to make it so I can't pile into them. So I technically would have had been over here, so I'll pile in like that. And he'll go ahead and attack first. He's gonna put his attacks into this squad because he has to. 7 attacks with his Malefic Talons on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's a Demon Prince. And every 6 is Death to the False Emperor. Hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1. And these wound on 2s, and they're not plague weapons. So we have 1 fail. A Rend, or AP 2, so 6 up armor saves, you can reroll that, drop die. You actually make 3 of them, so 5 go down.
From this unit?
That unit there, yeah, 5 do die. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
5 go down like that, no consolidation. Now, before I go on to the next one, would you like to spend 2 command points to interrupt anywhere?
I considered it, but I can't see any tactical advantage anywhere, so no.
Now, over here, it could matter. It probably won't matter. But if I go first over here, this guy could wrap around this way, this guy could wrap around in here and trap this one model in there. That way you can't fall back and they wouldn't be able to be shot at.
Oh, I see.
But I think this squad's going to end up wiping them out anyways. Yeah. So I wouldn't have to worry about that. Let's fight over here next to show what I mean. Like, he would pile in over here. He would pile in like that, and then this guy would go like that to make it so that that guy can't fall back anywhere.
So it could have been an advantage for me to interrupt there.
It would have been, yeah. But chances are this squad's just going to wipe him out. Especially, or even so, even if I kill one model, just pull him.
Yeah.
Exactly. But he's the sergeant, so you never know. I'll start with the flail because that's usually the most effective. He has 2 attacks. So every 1 attack he has, he gets D3 attacks, which is going to be 2. So he hits on 3s. We have 1 hit, wounding on a 2. It's a plague weapon. There we go. We got 1 wound and -2. It does 2 damage, but his attacks actually cleave and spill through and kill 2 models.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, let's get rid of this.
Yeah, might as well kill the sergeant off.
Have that discussion.
And
I'm just going to start doing that.
The next guy there. And then the rest will attack with their Bale Swords. And the Bale Swords on 3s. Oh, overall, not really great rolling. Only 4 wounds, 4 hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. We have 4 wounds, but they're AP 4. Or, so that one's AP 4, the rest are AP 3. So it kills off the rest.
That's so. And
then they're going to consolidate this direction. And they're not going to be able to actually get anything else in combat.
Which was the plan? Fuel.
Yeah. The honest plan is hoping that these guys just tear through the lines and lines of guardsmen and not die, because that'd be great. I'll go ahead and fight with this squad next. You'll go there, you'll go around there, and it's not really going to matter for the rest of this. I'll do the flail first. 2d3 attacks. Much better this time, getting 4 attacks instead of 2. And these hit on 3s. That's a miss. Now 6s are really good, because that's Death of the False Emperor. So I get 1 extra attack, which I put into the weapon, which is D3 more attacks. Which is 2 more. Hitting on 3s. Well, in the end, getting nothing. Wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s, that's 6 dead guys. Okay. Because they're 2 damage each that spill through. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the axes. 9 attacks with their axes on 3s. And wounding, I'm currently strength 5 with that, so 3s.
Come on, hold, man, hold.
Reroll 1. So that's going to be 4 dead guys.
Oh,
just enough.
One too many.
Just enough to take them all out.
Yeah.
And then these guys will end up consolidating.
I mean, maybe I should have overlapped the 2, but that's pretty awkward.
Into the next squad here. This guy should be able to make it in 2.
And you've actually managed to consolidate into 2 squads there.
Yeah. My Plague Marines now pile in. I'm not going to bother doing veterans against these guys because they're only T3. And I'm currently... Actually, with Putrescent Vitality, I'm strength 6 across the board or more. So I don't actually need it. I have to declare all the attacks. This guy, these 2 flails, are going to be attacking this squad. And all 3 of them are going to be attacking that larger squad. I'm going to ignore the prime for now. These 3 attacking the squad over here. They have axes, so they have 2 attacks each because of vectors of death and disease. Total of 6 attacks into the Tempestus, hitting on 3s. And now because, well, actually he might be too far away. Actually no, he's definitely within 7 inches. He's a chaplain. He lets me reroll all hit rolls.
Oh, cool.
So we have 3 hits, and well, we got 4 hits in total, everyone. We wound on 2s because I'm currently strength 6 with Putrescent Vitality and an axe. It is a plague weapon. So we have 4 wounds at -2.
6 up.
So 4 get cut down by axes. Well, 4 more additional guys die. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 flails are going to attack them. So 2d3 attacks. Only 2. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Got 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. And -2. So 2 more 6-ups. And that kills off 4 of them because its damage spills over. So the leader will be left. And then I got 1 guy with an axe. Sorry, I forgot to declare the Power Fist. You know what? I didn't declare him, so I won't bother doing it. I think I'm okay enough with the axe. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, and 2 more 6-up saves on him. They get cut down as well. And then afterwards they would consolidate. So he's already happy where he is. He'll consolidate over here. He'll consolidate a little bit further in, and then the rest are just gonna kind of get in there. Huzzah! The Death Guard did exceptionally well this turn. Now, of course, the Scions get to return their attacks, and the Guard over there get to return their attacks. We'll start over here, though. So, you don't have to pile in an attack to save yourself attacks on him, but over here, the 2 guys that have to attack are the 2 Meltagun guys.
Well, they might as well. I can't see any downside. Oh,
well, so my Relic, which is, I don't think I've told you what it does yet. So they'd have to fight so it wouldn't change anything. Every time I make a saving throw in close combat on a 4-up, you take a mortal wound back.
Oh, great.
So, ideally, you don't want to hit or wound me. Now, chances are they won't.
And remind me when you do your pile-in at the end. Have you already done your pile-in?
I've already done my pile.
Okay, cool.
So this is all done. I'm not moving anymore.
Okay.
So I think they have 2 attacks each, or sorry, collectively 2 attacks,
Yeah.
and they hit on 4s. You don't want to wound.
Strength.
6s to wound. Don't wound on me. Yeah, you're good. There.
Hooray.
No more wounds back.
And this guy has to attack.
Yep, but there's no
He's the
downside.
sergeant, so he's got 2.
Does he have a power sword?
That is actually a chainsword. I think that's an old model, so it's modeled with something that's not possible anymore.
Ooh, so he
Anyway, I
misses
just rolled
twice.
2 ones.
So actually, he'd have 3 attacks then, because the chainsword gives you an extra attack.
Oh yeah.
So we hit, wounding on a 5 or even a 6, because I'm T6 right now.
Not a 2.
And then the Prime, who also has a chainsword, but probably 4 attacks.
Should we look that up?
Yes. The Prime will have 4 attacks, hitting on, I think, 3s. Alright, never mind. He fails across the board miserably. And then that is it for over here. And we move along to over here, where these squads, you don't have to pile in, like I said, but some of them have to attack. There's going to be 7 attacks in total after piling after piling everything in. Hitting on 4s. We have 3 hits, and these are 5s to wound. Alright, we're done there. And then that will bring us to morale, where this squad lost 6. And they're currently leadership 7, or leadership 8.
Yep.
So don't roll a 3 or more.
Do they get the leadership of the platoon?
That's only Catachan that get that. Yeah. So that means you're losing 3 guys, so you can summary execution.
Actually, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, look at that.
8, yeah, so 6, so you rolled an 11. Yeah, 3 guys run, so he remains alive. And then they don't have to roll. So that actually frees him up out of combat, but the rest of the squad is kaput.
I'm going to roll in, pay 2 command points for insane bravery.
Keep him around, don't have to roll it. They lost 3. So 3 plus 1, they're fine. No one's running. Everyone sticks around. And then the Icon of Despair has no effect there. That will conclude the Death Guard turn 2. Currently, I've killed quite a bit of things. I was able to free up this flank. I was able to hammer back or counter assault the Tempestus that showed up, and then my Terminators did exactly what I wanted them to do. Showed up, kill some guard, and get caught in the line so that you have to deal with them in some way, shape, or form. And are you ready for guard turn 3?
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, let's do this. I guess first, this guy, there's no morale check me over here, but that guy's dead. So your movement phase, this squad fell back, and this one sergeant who survived ran back through these lines here.
And my commanders are running back slightly as well.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a retreating offensive.
Fractionally adjusting these just to improve the defense.
And I assume everything else is going to kind of maintain where they are because they get the real ones. Yep, that's fair. And then we have some sacrificial commissars. I see.
They're going to enter the fray,
as a commissar should do. And now this prime is going to retreat.
There was space for him to
There
go
was,
through.
yeah. He could get through, just the weapons are getting in the way. So he's going to fall back from combat, and this...
He's going to run.
No, he can't run and fall back from combat. So
he's still in combat, isn't he? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I saw it. I thought it was more than an inch. I was going mad. He's going to move to there and stay within 6 inches of this chap, yeah?
Just so they can still shoot after they fall back.
And then just going to fall these back. And there needs to be within 6 inches of him.
That shouldn't be a problem. You just have to be more than an inch away from him. There you go. And then these guys are already happy where they are, but they can move if they want to. Now that squad moved behind them to get within range of him for an order, just because both of them getting orders can be pretty big.
And let's just switch these two.
Alright, so they're going to swap it up. From those two chimeras emerged the flamer squads. Now I made a big mistake. I should have miasmed instead of smiting because I forgot they could fall back and shoot with his order. So I'm a little worried now. And that could be game changing. Big mistake on my end. Are the chimeras moving or are they going to sit there and reroll ones?
They're just going to sit there and reroll ones.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of the movement phase, I think.
Yep.
Right.
Start the shooting phase, also known as orders phase.
Orders phase. Yeah, so no psychic phase. Onto the orders. I assume it's going to be fall back and shoot and take aim.
And then he's going to use the one command point and give him run.
Ooh, you want him to run as well?
Well, he's a few points.
That's true, that's skill points, right?
He's going to go hide.
So he's going to spend a command point to let him do a third order and let him move, which he immediately has to do right now, so he will
And I might
advance.
as well advance as well.
He has to advance, actually.
Oh.
As part of that order.
Oh, okay.
So 7 inches.
Let's pick something up there.
And as a reminder, fall back and shoot on them, or get back into the fight, and take aim on that squad so they get to reroll ones. So for orders over here, what do you want to do?
Oh, I keep forgetting the names. Do you want to say them?
I
just told Luka.
It's over here we have, they're going to get back in the fight. So
Yeah. Oh, actually, I remember, yeah. They're getting back to the fight because they're in combat. First rank fire, second rank fire, first rank fire, second rank fire, and whatever the reroll ones is, which means it turns into...
it's going to be bring it down, which is rerolling ones to wound.
Oh, to wound, yes, that's it.
Because they already roll ones to hit. And then, so that's him ordering them, and then I guess him ordering them, him ordering both of them. Because you have more than enough orders.
And we're still technically in the beginning of the shooting phase, so I'm going to do yet again...
Aerial spotters?
Yeah, because this guy seems to like it.
He's got aerial spotters there. Now we begin shooting. Where would you like to start?
Over here.
I do not want to start over here, but here we are starting. Do you want to do the 2 melted guns that aren't rerolling ones to hit
I think
first?
we do the melt guns first because it just... yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so the 2 that fell back, one, unfortunately they both hit. Oh no, because I'm not making 1 to hit. 3s to wound. Now it's thinking.
It's got to be reroll.
Reroll the wound. Oh, we got a wound. Okay, so you go down the command point, and I have a demon save. Luka, the dice. Oh, I fail it. So you roll 2 dice, take the highest result for that damage.
Give me a 6.
The melted range.
Oh, yes!
You get the 6. So we're at 3, 4, 5. I just need 1 more d6, and I ignore these damage on a 4.
Oh yeah!
I got 1 wound remaining.
We got a chip of 1 more wound, guys. Come
That's
on.
probably gonna happen. Oh,
We've got a low box.
this squad of flamers.
So I'm starting with the flamers because they can't shoot at anything else. I'm being optimistic. And in fact, because they can't shoot at anything else, I might as well just roll them all at the same time.
All right, so we have 3 flamers into them. Oh, sorry, 6 flamers.
Which is
6d6 automatic hits. Nice.
Should we?
5s to wound with 20 automatic hits. Oh. 5 wounding hits. 2 up save. Okay, we survived those. We still have 2, 4, 6, 12 las gun shots. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6s. Now we got the wound. Is the las gun gonna do it?
Oh!
Okay, so I have a command point here, but do I do it on the 2 up or do I do it on like the Meltagun, which is more important later on? Because I have a 4 up to ignore. I have a 50-50 chance of ignoring this.
I've got an opinion on this. We can talk about it later, couldn't we?
Yeah. So like the 2-up's almost guaranteed, and then the Meltaguns could whiff. Right? That's the discussion there.
So I'm saving these 2 strong ones because they couldn't fire anything else anyway.
Exactly. So if he dies to this, and then the Meltaguns can fire into them, and then that's one more target for them to shoot at. I'm gonna take the Feel No Pain.
That's what I would have done as well.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I was thinking the Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
Just because it's a free roll that...
Well, and the Meltaguns are so light to go through, and I think that's where you need it.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
So they're taking him right now. Where are the hotshot lasguns going? In him as well, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You needed to ask for some reason.
No, but what do you want to shoot with first?
Let's get the Meltaguns out of the way.
I guess it doesn't really matter. You don't know the reroll.
I want to get the Meltaguns out of the way.
3's to hit rerolling once because they have take aim. Take aim comes in big. 3's to wound.
Come on.
We got the wound. Okay. 5 up demon save. Oh, we make it! Yes! Okay, we still have the hotshot lasguns. We still have them. And we still have all the chimeras. Okay. So I think I've gotten over the big slope. Now let's see if we can get rid of the through the rest of this.
Okay, 4 because they're in rapid fire range.
There should be 5 because there's 1, 2, 4, and then his little pistol. Unless you want to throw a grenade.
Well, I didn't declare it, but I would have thrown a grenade.
Okay.
So we'll do that in a minute.
So we'll do the grenade after this. So they'll hit. 6 to wound. No. So we have. Does he have crack grenades or just?
They do have crack grenades. Let's use crack grenade.
All right. So crack grenade, it hits. Wounds on a 4. Now the crack grenade is actually kind of scary. So 3 up armor save because it's AP 1. Oh! And that's D3 damage. Okay, I'm gonna command point this one.
Oh, I wouldn't have done it.
I'm gonna do it. Because it's D3 damage, right? You can get 3 damage, and then the rest are all just single damage sources.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, command point works. The Chimera's gonna fire now. That one over there is hitting on 6s with everything. Because he's pretty hurt.
And none of them have got that's going to raise armed anymore.
No. So we start with the weak one?
I'll do it in the same order I keep doing it. Start with the weak one.
Heavy bolter first. We have a hit, wounding on a 5. No. And then the laser. No hits. And then the next 2. Yeah. We have 2 hits. No wounds. And then the laser.
Multi-laser.
No hits. And
Heavy
then the last
bolter.
one. Got a hit. Oh, guys! No! And then the multi-laser. Come on, let me live. We have a hit, wounds on a 4, because it's rank 6. Demon Prince! Mighty Demon Prince survive! Oh. Yeah, I think you used the command point for a reroll on
I did.
Yeah. Wow! He survives all of this so far. And because he's a character, and the Terminators are in the way, he's safe.
Yeah, I was thinking I might.
I'll count myself lucky after that little slip up. I forgot how important the Warlords are, and I'm usually really aggressive with them, because it's usually just worth a point in Maelstrom, and he usually gets me more out of that. But in this case, he's everything. I shouldn't be as aggressive with him.
So I pre-measured and all of these are in rapid fire.
So yeah, these guys are first rank fire, second rank firing. They're just able to shoot. So are you just going to do everything to them? Or you want to actually do one unit at a time?
Well, I see that you've got 2 units, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to do these guys into them.
Alright, so that should be... Is that a full squad of 10?
Yeah.
That is. Okay, so it's going to be 19 shots. You should do 18 shots and 1 frag grenade. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So just do the 1 frag grenade because it's all the same profile.
Hang on.
The frag grenade is going to give you 5 extra shots, as it would have been 1. 4s to hit. That's a pretty good amount of hits. 5 to wound. And we got 4. Now they're in Mighty Terminator plate, so they're okay. But we still have to deal with 2 squads, first rank fire, second rank fire though. Going back to the order phase, I think you had enough orders to tell him to get back in the fight if you wanted to. Because you had him order them, and then he orders them, and then he orders them. So you can just shoot 1 last pistol. That's all it really is. It's just 1 extra shot, so why not?
No, it's fine, because what I was actually going to do was run him further.
Oh, so if you want, I'll let you go back and do that too, because he only did 1 order, so he could tell him to move.
It's alright.
Alright. 37 shots from this squad from first rank fire, second rank fire. We're rolling once to hit because they didn't move into which squad? Them.
Oh.
Pick your poison. That squad there. We're going to do 18 and then 19 for the amount of shots.
Yeah.
First one is on 4s. We roll that single 1. Huzzah. Wounding on 5s. So far in the first half we have 4. And now the second volley of 19. That would look like an incredible struggle. We hit on 4s. We roll the 1s.
Oh.
Getting you no more hits. 5s to wound. Giving you an additional 3. So a total of 7. Mighty Terminator plate. Nice. Good old Terminators.
Do the same over here.
I swear they only work for me. I swear. Now this squad's missing what, one model?
Yeah.
So
It'll be 33.
yes.
We can do 16 times 2 plus 1. So the first lot.
Reroll ones because they did not move. Did they move?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Yarrick's nearby. Hey, we're good.
Phew.
Woohoo, we're good.
Only 2 misses. Rolling for wounds.
We've got a total of 3, 4. Much like the first outcome, now we're hitting on 4s for the second volley. Yarrick says reroll 1s because they moved a slight bit. Oh, 2 more. 5s to wound. Getting 3 more. That exact same 7 wounds.
Need some 1s, come on.
2 up. We got a 1. Resilience. Oh, we take a damage. That would have been the squad, so we are going to take it on... I don't know why I bothered. The blight launchers I like. That's why I modeled them. I wanted my guys to kind of look cool. So I think it's better all just doing all melters or all combi plasma, or even all combi bolters in general. I think a lot of people like to run only combi bolters. It's the cheapest option possible. Anyways, the blight launcher will take a wound. Crack a grenade from the commissar. It hits. Wounds on a 3. That's a wound. I have a 3 up armor against that, which I will fail. D3 damage. 3. Someone's gonna roll 1 die. He's dead. Poof, takes a crack grenade and dies.
Apologies for not using it on one with 2 left. I'm going to do the rattlings next.
Into them?
Yeah.
Is it just all 10 shots or 5 at a time?
Let's just do, let's save time.
3s to hit. They get to reroll 1s because the arc's nearby. They didn't move. Alright, 1 miss, or no hits, no extra hits. And these are 5s to wound, 6s are good.
1 6s.
We have 2 wounds and a mortal wound. 2 up armors, which we make, and a mortal wound, which I do it and take a damage. And we're gonna put that on the not sergeant, so you. Last pistol from that company commander. He hits, wounds on a 5. Nope. Commissar's gonna fire a bolt gun. 2 shots. We have a hit and nothing. Crack grenade from this commissar. It hits, wounds on a 3. It wounds, and I'll have a 3 up armor against that, which we make. We're gonna fire his bolt gun into them.
Oh, he's got a bolt pistol.
Or bolt, sorry, that's what I meant, bolt pistol.
Yeah.
He can reroll. I think he hits.
Oh, let's check.
Never mind, he hits on a 3 pass.
He's just a human.
Now, if you want to do Yarrick, he's got a Stormbolter to try and chip off that wound.
Yeah, let's do that.
4 shots with the Stormbolter. He hits with everything, wounds on 5s. Wow, quadruple 4. We have mortars, the plasma pistol, and all the vehicles.
I'm gonna use mortars against their 3d6.
3d6 shots, and they actually have las guns as well. The guys who load the mortars can shoot their las guns. So only 4 shots.
4 shots plus another 3 from the las guns.
Actually, some of them might be rapid firing. So we have 4 shots and 3 las guns. You have to do separate though because las guns are only strength 3. Actually, they're only on 5s. Yeah, never mind. You're fine. Go ahead. There's no AP. You can reroll that one if you want. That was pretty bad. The 2. That's a 3 misses, and then 1 wound. 2 up. We're good. Yeah, there's no 1s to reroll there.
Let's just go from left to right. So start with this one.
It's got a heavy bolter and his big gun on top. Where's that going?
Into there.
Everything into there. All right.
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter on 4s. We have. I guess reroll 1s because the arc's nearby.
Reroll 1s.
He's also Kagan, so we have 1 hit, wounding on a 4. We have a wound, 3 up armor save. Oh, we fail it. Resilience. There we go. You take this guy out.
Bingo.
And then we have the big gun on top with 8 shots. Yeah.
Which again is -1 to hit because it's against a target on the ground.
We have 1 hit, roll the 1s. No, 1 hit, wounding on a 3. And -1. I make my save.
Yeah, highest.
We got this guy with his aerial spotters, everything into them.
2d6 pick the highest.
We got 4 this time. Hitting on 4s, rerolling everything for aerial spotter. Here we got 3 hits, wounding on 3s. Yeah, no rerolling. And these are invulnerable saves, which we make 1, fail 1, so D3 damage. 1. And I make the resilience. Okay. Then the heavy bolter. Reroll the misses, because they're aerial spotter. And 2 hits, wounding on 4s actually. 1 wound with a 3 up save. We're good. I'm not going to use Vengeance for Katie this time, we're running low on command points. 2d6 shots, taking the highest, we got 6. These hit on 4s, rerolling 1s. It's a good thing. Got 2 hits, 3s to wound. And those go right to my invulnerable save, because on a Cataphractii plate, I fail it. I can't reroll, so D3 damage. 3 this time. I have resilience. I take a damage. Oh. So he'll take a wound. And
heavy bolter.
The heavy bolter, that's right. And reroll the 1. 2 hits, 4s to wound. Ah, there you go, 2 wounds. And resilience. he
I'll
dies.
finish him, which is perfect because I can now use the plasma gun, which I've been saving.
To just try and cleanly kill one.
So
Supercharging, I assume?
definitely.
3 to hit. He just misses. Alright, well, fine. Oh, on to charges.
It makes no sense to do any charges, but when did commissars ever make sense? This guy's going to charge.
I am going to Overwatch, but I will not supercharge. I might as well fire both the bolter and the plasma. So the plasma, we have no hits, and the bolter is hitting once. And we get no wound. He probably just needs a 3 to charge in. You definitely go with a 6. So anything fancy or just right in?
Let's just go.
Right on it. And then if that's the only charge, he gets to fight with his power sword. Alright, Commissar, hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits with the power sword, so 5s to wound. 1 wound goes through my Terminator armor, so I have an invulnerable save, which I fail. 1 damage. I take a damage. I'm going to put that on... I'd rather have the flail while trying to chew through this many guardsmen because of the spillover damage. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and fight back. I'll start with the flail. 2d3 attacks. He's got 5. 3s to hit. 6s are good. We only have 3 hits though. These wound on 2s. Plague weapon. Oh, it's 2 wounds. I think he's got a 5-up invulnerable save.
No, he hasn't.
He's got no save against that. He just gets clobbered down by that. And then with that, we're gonna go. So he'll move him over there. I'm just gonna move up a little bit towards the closest enemy, but I'm not gonna get in combat. That is their happy new position. Now for them, if I roll something poor here, they could fail. Oh, I gotta go double check now. I think they're 8, and I rolled a 9, so I have to command point that, and they're good. Scratch that. I forgot the champions are leadership 9. I didn't have to re-roll that. They automatically pass. So with them dead and that resolved, that is literally it. Over here, I'll count myself a very lucky individual, and I will be moving on to turn 3 for the Death Guard. I've done a good job securing my backlines. Now I gotta get these guys back into a position to be a threat. So I'm gonna move these Mephitic Blight Haulers because maybe they can get into a position to shoot at some vehicles. Well, the cracked missiles will definitely be able to, which will take them back there. Now this guy's going to advance. He's gonna go an extra 4. I'm just gonna take him over here. I don't think he's gonna really have an impact on the game anymore. These Blightlord Terminators are gonna cut their way towards that HQ, your Warlord. And these ones are going to do the same thing. It's going to move there 4 inches though. Running him. Oh, he goes a total of 6. And that will be too far away for him to have any effect on them for re-rolling, which is fine. I know I could have daisy chained back a little bit, but whatever. Here's hoping I don't roll any 1s. You know what? I'll fix that a little bit. I'll put him there because he rolled so poorly. That way he's within 6 of them. Now this Demon Prince, I'm going to have to be very... I almost have to just pretty much run away with him. Just hide him behind the building, make sure he's surrounded by characters, make sure the snipers can't see him.
Very demon-y.
Right. I want to go down in a bang. I usually like being hyper-aggressive with him, so we'll see. I'll come back to him later. I think these guys are going to... I guess I have to move him because they want to take his position, and then these guys want to run in that direction. The Demon Prince is going to move back over here, just kind of hide behind this rock for the most part. Be generally safe as a character, because I don't think anything you have has really high mobility anymore if I can deal with this stuff over here. Now these Plague Marines move up, which is going to take them to about here. They're going to be lobbing some grenades, I'll tell you what. This trio of characters are all going to run. Start with the Plague Caster, goes an additional 4, which will take it to there. And then the Biologist Putrefier will advance an additional 3, 8-inch move to there. And lastly, the Tallyman. He does have a plasma pistol. I don't think I'll need it. I'm going to advance him just to get him somewhere. He's just going to go to there. Psychic Phase. That's it for movement. I am not casting any powers on that Demon Prince. I am not risking a Perils of the Warp. All it's going to get me is a Miasma or a Smite. That's not worth it. So the Plague Caster is going to cast Blades of Putrefaction. I'm looking for 7 pluses. I think that goes off on a 5. I have to double check. Blades of Putrefaction will go off on them. And then Putrescent Vitality, or should I just Smite? Because it's going to be hitting them. If I can take out 2 of them with a Smite, that'd be a pretty big deal too. But Putrescent Vitality is durability. That'll be Putrescent Vitality. We get it with an 8. Which means I do a mortal wound to them because of his one built-in ability. If I ever roll 7 or more on a power, it would be it has to be the closest squad. So it'd be the squad of 2. So the 1 does die there from the pestilential fallout. And then Putrescent Vitality kicks in. And then they're going to go up. And for the shooting phase, I am going to spend a command point on Blight Bombardment. I'm going to start throwing grenades everywhere again. So it's one command point. I have the tally man on a 7. I get it back. I do not. And as a reminder for anyone, those only work on Death Guard stratagems, not generic ones like the command point reroll or Insane Bravery, which I use a lot of. I am going to start shooting with them though. But he's not going to throw a grenade. He's going to shoot his plasma pistol at the one running man. Okay, that's pretty funny. The whole time I had planned on shooting at him, I moved him there. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely 12 inches. It's a fail. So he does not shoot over there. He's just going to throw grenades instead. This one guy's going to throw a grenade at him because that's the only... He's the farthest one back. And then these 3 are going to grenade him.
Yeah.
And then these 2. It's very complicated when I apologize. So 3 over there, 1 into him. That means I have 6 left. These 2 into there. And then the other 4 into the back squad. These 2 grenades into the flamers. Start with them. 2d6 grenades, I have 7. We've hit on 3s. I don't have veterans up though. 3s to hit. Reroll the 1 for the Demon Prince nearby, and these are strength 4, so 3s to wound. 6s are mortal wounds in addition to their normal damage. So we have 1 mortal wound and that many 5-up saves. And
3.
So 3 die in total. In fact, I don't know if I rolled the 1 there, but that's fine. So 3 die there, and then I have 4 into that squad in the back. 4d6 shots. It's going to be 9 plus 8 for 17. 3s to hit. No 1s. 3s to wound because they're strength 4 now. Reroll 1s because they're plague weapons. Giving me a few more wounds. That's going to be 4 mortal wounds in addition to the normal damage.
Oh, so I need to pass all of them.
Yeah, you need to take all of these.
Oh, what a surprise.
They died to the grenade bombardment, and then I had 3 into him, and I'll do the 1 into him, then the 3 into him. The 1 singular guy throwing 2 grenades on 3s, both hit, and wound on 3s with a plague weapon. I get 2 wounds, and you have a 4-up armor. He does die to the grenade as well. And then I have 3 guys throwing grenades at the prime. It's going to be 11, 12, 13. He'll have 4 wounds, so I'm hitting him on 3s. Reroll nothing, because I had 1 miss. 3s to wound. Reroll 1s, but there are none. So he takes 2 mortal wounds, and he has that many saves. Throw grenades. And he dies. So he dies to the grenades as well. Start dealing with these rattling guns. These rattlings in the back here. So we're going to do Blight. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I'm going to do Blight Launcher into Rattlings. Do all the melta guns into the vehicle, and then the Blight Launcher into the Rattlings there. So do the Blight Launcher first. Pew pew! 1 hit. 1 wound. I don't think Rattlings have a save.
They have a 6-up save.
So 1 Rattling dies from over here. Pew. And then I have the 3 melta guns on 3s, no re-rolling, and 3s. No save against that, so it's going to be... Oh, I think I just...
That's exactly what it is.
I killed it in 1 go. Does it blow up on a 6?
Oh.
Ooh, here's the 1 blow up. No. So it goes away. Boom, and a boom. Then these guys over here, I could supercharge the plasma and kill some mortar teams, but it's too risky. I don't have any re-rolls, so I'm just going to put plasma and the bolter rapid firing into the rattlings over here, and I'm not going to supercharge. So 2 shots from the plasma hitting on 4s, kills the rattling, and then the bolt gun both miss. So 1 more rattling dies from over there. Pew.
Oh.
Now for these Mephitic Blight Haulers. The front one is going to fire his crack missile into the basilisk and his multi-melta into this chimera. And then this one's going to fire his crack missile into the basilisk, the same one, the multi-melta into this chimera because he's got no choice. And then this one's going to fire his multi-melta into this chimera and the crack missile into the same basilisk. So I'll do the 3 crack missiles because they're all the same target. We roll done 2s. And we have a wound at -2 against the basilisk.
5-up.
D6 damage, 4. So I think he's got 7? 7 wounds, yep. So he's down to 7, and then the 1 multi-melta from the back corner one into this one hits on a 3, and wounds on a 3. No save. It kills it. Does it blow? Yes! So it does I know it's only D3 damage to the next one. I don't know if you want to reroll it.
I don't want to reroll.
So it explodes and does 1 whole damage to him. Actually, it might do some damage to them as well.
Ooh, yeah.
D3 damage to them because they are within 6. 2 of them get or take damage from the explosion as well, and he goes down to 10. I had 2 more multi-meltas firing at him. 3s to hit. Reroll the 1 for the Chaos Lord. Didn't help at all. Thank you, buddy. Useless. And we have a wound with no save. 6 damage brings it down to 4. So he goes down to 4. Brings us to charging. Now they're gonna get hit by the flamers, but there's not really much I can do about that. So They're going to charge both squads. Just because why not? And that's going to be 6 flamer overwatch and 1 las gun. We have...
1 las gun.
It's rapid firing. So 1 miss, 2 misses, and then 6d6 automatic hits. No one wants to charge flamers.
Oh, 6.
19 hits, wounding on 5s. And I don't have cover. 6 wounds. Yeah, it would have been 5s because I'm T6 or 74. I take 0 damage.
Nice.
I make all the armor saves. And then I charge 8 inches. That will be their final position. These guys more or less acting as a screen, so the chimeras can't just drive up and shoot my demon prince. And the rest are going to act as the means to kill these flamers off. This guy ended within 7 of the tally man. Now this squad only really has 1 target. It's just the guardsmen in front of them. So that's going to be...
I'm going to use grenadiers, and they're all going to throw crack grenades. So I haven't got crack grenades.
That's still 10d6 frag grenades though, which is on average better than...
I'm going to do it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, on average that's still more shots than their normal las guns. So 10d6 frag grenades from grenadiers.
Roll big. That's big.
That's 35 frag grenade shots. So 35 dice. Hitting on 6. It should be about 6. We got 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Above average. 8, even better. I miscounted 1. And then these are wounding on 5s. Come on, boys! Grenades! 3.
Oh,
yeah, that could kill 1.5 of them.
It could.
Oh, 5 up to ignore the damage. They take a damage. In this situation, I care the least about the blade launcher. Sometimes I like the blade launcher. Sometimes I don't really care about them. So 9, we're just going to make a nice little boom, boom. I know I could probably wrap around this way, but chances are whatever model I wrap would eventually get killed. And I know I could probably put just like 3 models, but even the 3 models will only kill 1 model, so not worth it. They're just going to go charge forward and crush through the line.
It's getting towards the end of the day, and I'm tired, and I forgot to do Vengeance for Cadia at the same time. So if you're screaming at your YouTube,
that would have been a perfect time to use it. I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it.
I had it on a piece of paper, and I just forgot.
It was part of the plan?
Yeah, it was on the piece of paper.
He actually writes...
I can show you.
He actually writes down his plan.
I actually wrote down the plan.
Huh. That would have been a good combo too. We have been playing for a while though. And the Death Guard do wear on. Well, these are both super grindy armies.
It's all good.
So this squad over here is going to charge, obviously this squad, but I don't feel like taking Overwatch from this squad as well, but... No, I'm just going to charge this squad. The sergeant's going to throw grenades, so it's going to be 16 plus 4, so 20 shots. 6s to hit. Off camera, we got 4 of them. 5s to wound. Ah, it's 2 wounds. 2 up armor. He's good. Charging. Grand total of 5 inches. We're going to go there and there. I don't think I'm too worried about who goes first or who goes where. Do you want to heroically intervene? You could technically heroically intervene with him. I can't attack him, so because I didn't declare him as a charge target.
It's gonna make no difference.
Got a chain sword. Give me 1 extra attack.
I actually want some mobility, depending on what I do later.
Okay. So I'll go first with these Terminators, see if they can just cleave through them. I'll do the flail first, naturally. It's going to give me 4 attacks, which hit on 3s. We have 1 miss, but the 6 is an extra D3 attacks for 2 more. 3s to hit. We got a miss. These are 2s to wound. That's rank 6 with a plague weapon. So that is 8 dead guys. As 2 damage each. And
there's 1 left.
Is there only 9 there? 5, 6.
Oh, which one? Oh, you're saying there's 2 left.
And then I got all the weapons too.
Oh.
And these 2 guys will attack. I guess he's within an inch of him. He's within an inch of him. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7 because he's the champ. 3s. And Death of the False Emperor. Do another hit. And 3s to wound. That's 3 more. Yeah, it kills them off. 3 more dead. Cut. And then forward we go. Not going to bring him into combat because I don't want to. And they just going to get closer. So over here I'm going to attack. This guy wouldn't be in base contact, so he's going to pile in around and bring them into combat just to deny them first rank fire, second rank fire. They'll have to get back into the action or get back into the fight. And he'll have to pile in closer, but they're still within 2. So I guess let's go more like that, just so they're within coherency. And then he'll attack. 2d3 attacks. Ooh, getting 6. The flails are excellent at killing screens. 3s to hit, 2 misses, 2s to wound. That is 8 dead guardsmen.
Yeah, there's 1 left.
1 remains.
Again, just on the off chance he survives, I'd like him to survive.
Keep him around. And then we got the champion with his axe with 3 attacks. And we have 2 Death of the False Emperors, 5 hits, and he is gonna die. 4 more die. So
there we go.
And then they will consolidate like that, but we're not going to bring the company commander in for no reason. But we did bring them in. And then over to here. Piling in.
Will they be so brutal that these guys are just going to go down?
The flails can be pretty bad, and they have the psychic powers on them, so they get to do mortal wounds on 6s.
We could save a little bit of time.
You just want to pull them?
Yeah.
I was going to do... I guess I have to do 2 flails into them, and then the rest that I could.
Up to you.
These guys might survive, so...
Okay, yeah, let's roll it.
Yeah, we'll roll for them, because the 2 flails are going to go into them to kill them off. That means I have 4 guys attacking them. I'll do the Power Fist first. 2 attacks with this Power Fist. The 3 misses, because it's a Power Fist, wounding on a 2. It kills off 1 guy, and there's 3 left. There's 3 left, and then we have 1, 2, 3 axe guys. 3s to hit. Rerolling everything. We have 3 Death of the False Emperors. 3s. Rerolling for the Tallyman. Nope, that's a miss. These are 2s to wound. Killing guys, and that's a mortal wound. Kills the guy, so they're all dead. So that's that wipes them out completely. And I'll do the 2 flails quickly, because I don't know. They're probably dead, but you never know. So that's 3 attacks on 3s. Rerolling. Still missing, and killing on 2s. That kills 4. Does kill them all off. And then consolidation. They're going to get a little bit closer to these vehicles. Done like that. There's this 1 squad of guardsmen that can fight back. So 2 guys can attack.
Because I don't want them to move.
Nothing. Alright, they're done. And I don't believe there's... Actually, what's the leadership on a ratling?
Yeah. Guess what? It's 5.
Actually, I think they get to use the Yarriks. Yeah, no, they're leadership 9 because he's right there. Brings us to battle round 4, where the Terminators are doing, well, what I wanted them to do, and they're crashing into the Astra Militarum lines and acting as a great distraction as they do so. It's kind of like rhinos rampaging through something. They're going to eventually die, but they're going to take a lot with them. And over here, my counteroffensive was quite successful. So let's see what the Astra Militarum can pull off. I tried to protect my Demon Prince, so let's see if that works out. It's looking very bleak for the Imperial Guard. This is your most amount of firepower over here. I got lucky by destroying the 1 artillery piece, and then the worst part is the Demon Prince is literally hovering with 1 wound, and the Rattlings would be perfect at killing him, but they're too far away and they don't have line of sight.
And what was your theory on what I could do?
I don't know if I have one.
Well, basically, I don't think that was luck.
Oh yeah. Okay, so my theory was.
Well, anyway, my theory is, I was originally intending to draw you in.
Right. Oh, okay. So the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the plan?
The plan was to create a massive, just like fire zone here.
Right.
Draw you in, but I didn't want to draw all of you in at the same time, so I was trying to distract you.
Right.
Because I don't believe in flanking as a strategy in games like this, because the guns have such large ranges.
Right.
I think the whole point of flanking is that you draw things so that they're out of range of fire of other aspects of your army.
So I guess but I
don't see how you can do that on such a small board. So, or maybe you didn't mean that by flanking.
Well, when I say flanking, I almost always play close combat armies. So they literally flanking.
So it is literally flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I wanted a bit of a distraction. Also, I know that Hellhounds are so annoying and they can do stuff.
They are so obnoxious.
And I mean that was my attempt to win.
That would have been.
There are a lot of dice rolled there. If 1 dice die had gone differently,
Literally 1 die.
then I would be now defending this corner, and because I double your points because I've killed your warlord, I'd still be in with a chance.
So currently, as the power stands, for anyone who's curious, you've completely killed 2 squads of Plague Marines that were minimum squads, technically, at 14 power in total. So if you kill my Demon Prince, that would have been 28 plus his. So in total, that would have been 44, and of yours, I've killed a good amount.
But in my opinion, I have another advantage if I've killed your warlord, which is I no longer care about most of the tactics, apart from just trying to chip off the
Finish
end.
units.
Yeah, finish units.
Yep. Which would have been obviously that Blight Lord Terminator unit is pretty expensive.
Yeah. So my would completely change if I killed your warlord. But at the time, I didn't kill your warlord. You know, you're deserving the win. Luka deserves the win, in my opinion.
And yeah, because if you kill them off, that's another 28 power. And then once you kill the warlord off and then them, I think then we're at a pretty equal amount of power killed.
But can I jump in? Because if you're like me and you think, oh, I don't like it when the end game's early, we're planning to have a go anyway.
Yeah,
so
we do.
We're just having a tactics chat.
Literally that. Yeah.
I want to have a go.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to do turn 4 for the Astra Militarum. Their hope of winning is if they have enough firepower on this turn to kill this off and then maybe start working on them back there.
I just want to get some more points and maybe I can scrape it.
Exactly. And then, ideally on turn 5, maybe you kill off the rest of the Plague Marines, and then the artillery can hammer at the Demon Prince.
Let's see.
That might be the hope.
Oh.
So we'll do turn 4, and we'll start with movement. For movement, he moved back. They actually fell back out of combat, which is those 2 models moving. And what about the Commissar over here? Is he just going to keep screening?
Yeah, he's just standing there screaming.
As the Terminators rush at him. And then the rest of the stuff is going to stay pretty still. Yep. These 2 Chimeras, they have a shot at getting to the Demon Prince, but they have to chew through a lot of stuff first. And they are not going to be super effective in close combat against my Plague Marines, especially with them buffed up currently. I'm going to go right there. And this one lone man...
He's going to run.
He is
12.
Advancing towards the back corner here. I failed to kill him, so he is going to get away. Literally a unit routing off of a battlefield. And that will honestly bring us to the shooting phase, as there's nothing to do in the psychic phase for the Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard.
Technically, the orders phase.
Yes. Do you want to do...
I'm not sure about orders. I've only got 4 points. I'm actually going to say I'm not going to do any orders.
No, well, the orders don't cost you anything. Like things like...
Yeah.
Yeah, the orders and strategies are different.
Yes. They've got to get back into the fight.
Exactly, so he's going to tell them to do that.
They're going to do the one which I keep forgetting the name of, and you tell me.
Bring it down. Reroll 1 wound.
I don't think anything else can receive orders. He could receive an order.
He could do take aim. He could reroll once to hit.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And then that is actually...
They're all going to do like take aim on each other as well.
Yeah, they could all give themselves take aim as well. So that's actually good for him. So they're saying they don't actually know you should do the other one because they're not moving. So bring it down because they're already rerolling ones.
Yep.
Aerial spotter on.
Aerial spotter again.
So you got 2 command
Basically,
points left.
I wasn't going to spend the points, but he's forgotten to switch off his radio, so I was going to do it.
He's just going to keep getting the information. Small arms fire. 18 shots from them plus D6. But do you want to finish them off, or you want to start working on them?
I want to finish
them
off. So he'll throw his grenade at them.
Right. Okay. So we have 1d6 grenades over at them, and then 18 at them. D6 grenades. It's going to be 2. A little better than the last pistol.
Nothing.
And then these are all hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because they are near Yarrick, not because they stood still. And they're able to shoot because of the order. 5s to wound. Oh, there you go. That's 6 wounds. Sorry, 7 wounds. 2 up armor save. Oh, resilience. They are resilient. Crack grenade from him. Misses.
Crack grenade from him.
Huzzah! He hits. Wounds on a 3. Yeah. 3 up armor. We fail it. That's D3 damage. Only have 1 wound on that guy.
Oh, look at that.
He is dead. Yeah, he dies. Plasma pistol.
And by the way, I may have I don't know which one I pointed out last time, but I meant to point at that one.
So yeah, plasma pistol supercharged.
Obviously supercharged.
That's just nothing.
I'm going to...
Ooh, we got 2 command points left. Hey, might as well.
I'm not going to.
No? Okay. I guess...
he's going to throw a crack grenade.
Ooh, finish them off. That is a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. I have another save. I like how, like the crack... Oh, never mind that. I was going to say the crack grenades always squeak through when I have a 1 wound guy. Then Yark's got Stormbolter.
I think a crack grenade might be better.
I think so, because it's strength 6.
Yeah, so
it's D3 damage. It hits. Wounds on a 3. No.
Oh.
Now this Commissar is going to throw a crack grenade as well. He should have no problem.
He's actually going to throw a frag grenade first.
Ooh! Okay, makes sense. 4 shots.
Re-rolling 1s because of the order. Which did we mention off camera? That
No.
was a 4 and it got knocked. Oh no,
It still hit anyway.
It's still a 6. Sorry.
We did mention he has take aim on him.
Yeah.
And all right, double 1.
So now the crack grenade.
Crack grenade hits. No. No, he doesn't get an order. Crack grenade from the Warlord. He misses.
Heavy bolter at these guys, and I'm actually going to fire the main cannon at them as well.
All right.
No, the main cannon at them.
Okay, so what do you want to do first? Heavy bolter or main cannon?
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter. Reroll the 1 because of area spotter. We get to reroll because of area spotter.
Oh, yes.
They all hit, wounding on 4s. 1 wound. No rerolling on the wounds. And I fail. And he is not dead. No. The resilience kicks in.
2d6, pick the highest.
Getting 6 again. These guys are pretty on spot with those 6s.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. There you go. We got 1 more hit. He's moving on 3s. 2. Invulnerable saves because of Cataphractii plate. D3 damage. And it's going to be 3. I need 1 more die, please. And a 5-0 to ignore. He takes 1 damage, which will go on this guy over here. Keep the sergeant alive.
I'll split 5 from this one exactly the same.
Same thing. Do you want to do Vengeance for Cadia so they get to reroll everything? It was better than aerial spotter and it's cheaper, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the same targets into them first. Heavy bolters. They all hit. Wounding on 4s. Vengeance for Cadia lets you reroll those 2. Because they reroll all failed wound rolls. We got 2 wounds this time. Fail 1. And he dies.
Surely he hits on a 4 and on a 3.
Did you...
I rolled 2 3s at the start.
Oh, did you?
How many of those did you fail?
We have to actually go back. Again, the game's going a little late. You actually rolled 2 3s today when we said they were good. You need to re-roll those.
We're hoping that hits and then it's...
Nice!
Yes.
Perfect. So the result is all the same.
Now we roll 2d6, pick the highest and it's against this unit.
Oh, can they... 3? 3 is still something. You could re-roll the 1 if you want to.
No, I'm not going to.
Hit on 4s, re-roll for Vengeance. No help so far. And 3s with Vengeance. They both.
Oh, yes.
4 up invulnerable saves. Make 1, fail 1. D3 damage. It does 3, so this guy's probably dead. He is dead, so he goes down as well. 3 rattlings into that Terminator. On 3s and 5s. Nothing.
Same again, 5 against him.
3s to hit. 1 miss. 5s to wound. 1 wound. No mortal wounds though. And we make our armor save. 3 mortars remain for the rest of the firing in this corner.
Oh, I'm going to fire against him.
So far we killed off 3 Terminators. And we also have 6 lasgun shots as well after this.
Ooh.
You hit on 4s, rerolling 1s, because they didn't move, or they're near your arc, whatever you want. 5s to wound, rerolling 1s, because of bringing it down, get the 1 reroll. We have 4 wounds. 2 up. 5 up. We take no damage, and we still have the 6 lasgun shots from the guys supporting. Guess we could have lumped them all together. Hitting on 4s and 5s.
Oh my goodness.
Far more with the lasguns.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot. There we go. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, no, for sure. They're good. And
I feel like I made a mistake, and I've just realised I didn't make a mistake, and I think I thought we were ready. I should have fired the Basilisks over here, because I'm trying to cut a path through to the imprints, but actually, if I can't cut a path through, I've lost, but equally, if I can't defend my Warlord, I've lost. So I think in the end, I decided this was a priority.
yeah, so you did kill almost half the Terminators over here. I only have 4 out of 10 remaining, so they're slowly
I
dying.
can at least hold on over here.
Exactly, so that's like a lot less firepower coming at you.
Okay, it's just fire. Same order as usual, and they're on 6s now?
I'd have to say double check on that one, because I don't know. He might be in his middle bracket.
Should we double check?
Hitting on 6s because he moved, this one's hitting on 5s because he moved.
So, same order as usual, heavy bolters.
Nope. And
Multi-melter, multi-laser.
And then on 5s, nothing, and laser. 2 hits, wounding on 3s, because strength 6. Both wound, and these are going to be 3 up armors. Oh wow,
Oh, look at that.
Fail both. Resilience? Ah, it kills 2 of them.
Oh, you'd kill those 2 maybe.
Yeah. No.
They're looking a bit shaky.
How about no? You'll die, and you'll die. That will conclude the shooting phase. Any charges?
Oh yeah. This commissar's going to show them how it's done.
He's going to charge in again? Alright,
Yeah.
I guess we got some Overwatch for him. Fire both the Meltas and the Combi Bolters. So the Meltas, both miss. Combi Bolter, or the Bolter part, 1 hit. No wound. And you get to make your way right in there. He makes it.
He's going to go all the way around.
Nice. Alright.
Because I want him to be the nearest, and then he can't go. Anyway.
Is that it for charges?
Yes. So that's 3 attacks.
So he goes first with the Power Sword. They all hit. He wounds him once. I fail my save. And I take a damage. Every damage matters.
The commissar's trying to lead from the front.
So he'll take a wound, and then he'll pile into there. He'll pile into there, and then they'll all attack. Flail first. 5 attacks. 3s to hit. 2 misses. 2s to kill. He takes 6 damage and dies. Yeah.
This isn't how it's done.
Brave though. And then they'll just consolidate ever closer. Now it's morale time. You don't have to do any over here. I don't have to do any over here. And I'm leadership 8 over here, so I can't fail. And onto my turn. We'll do that kind of quickly. I just want to try and do as much damage as I can, just to keep my warlord alive and kind of keep my power point, kill point lead going. Running this Chaos Lord. He's 6 inches, which will take him to here. These guys are going to move on up. They're going to answer these vehicles, or at least any vehicle that still remains. They will be the answer to that vehicle. Both of these powers are gone. Advancing the Biologist Putrefier. No, sorry, the Foul Blight Spawn. He goes to 11. I will put him right there in range to flame both of the Chimera. my trio of support characters all advance forward as well. Now for the Demon Prince, what do? I want him to always kind of like linger on the side and always be ever present. So I think I will. He's going to move over here because I don't think the Ratlings can feasibly get to him. They can't move far enough to get in range. So he's not going to run away to a corner, but he's also going to be kind of safe. This guy is going to move 4 inches over this way, make his way to that Warlord. He's going to have to work his way through and over here though. And these guys are going to move over this way, try and close in on that Warlord. I'm probably not going to get to him by the end of the game, but oh well. And the Mephitic Blight Haulers move forward their 10. Take his wound with them. And they're going to be that ever relentless force. On to the Psychic phase. We're going to do Blades of Putrefaction from the... What is it? Oh man, I would fail that. That one I actually kind of need, but I only have a command point left. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to worry about it. And then he's going to cast...
You said you needed it.
I don't need it. I have other things I can do, but I only have 1 command point. So he's going to cast Smite for his 2nd power. He gets it with a 6, so D3 mortal wounds on that. Take 1. He's got 10 wounds left. He'll go down to 10. He'll be at 4. So he's done his powers. I am not going to risk a miscast or a Perils of the Warp, so I'm not going to cast any more powers. We're going to go on to the shooting phase, where they're all going to throw grenades into him with, I guess my last command point, Blight Bombardment, onto him. So we are going to see if we get it back on a 7. We do not, so I have no command points left. So we're just going to throw all their grenades into him. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 grenades. Hitting D6 shots per. An excellent roll. We have 15, 25, 26, 27 grenades. And their grenades are stronger because he's within 3. 3s to hit. Demon Prince nearby will let me reroll these few 1s. Hooah. 5s to wound at strength 4. 6s are mortal wounds, and I get to reroll 1s because it is a plague, a weapon. There's 1 more. 6s! Ah, nothing more. Actually, that gave me nothing more. So 3 mortal wounds and this many 3-up saves. And these are 2 damage each. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
I'll roll a d6.
And he goes sky high!
That's good. That's good.
So D3 mortal wounds to that. 3, so it's
Down
got
to
1
1.
left. And then D3 mortal wounds to me. 2. I have disgusting resilience. I take 1. 1 guy dies. Oh no! Boom. And then he's dead. And he's got a wound. These guys are going to fire. They're going to put all the crack missiles into it. Oh wait. I should see what's in 24. All the bile spurts are going to go into him. And then the 1 multi-melt into him. And then I have 2 multi-meltas that they're just going to shoot into him because I have no real good target. I can shoot guardsmen, but I don't care about that. And then all 3 crack missiles into the back guy. Do the bile spurts first. Actually, no. Yeah, whatever. I already said it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. These are strength 6 -1. I should have done the multi-meltas. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. Reroll the 1. I do 2 maybe damage. You have 4-up saves. Or he dies to the bile spurts, but does he blow? Is it... Oh my goodness! So D3 more mortal wounds to me. Alright, 2. I ignore these on 5s. And 1 more guy dies.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be you, Mr. Icon of Despair, who does nothing ever. So the 2 multi-meltas are wasted. I'll do the 1 multi-melt into this. It hits. It does not wound. And then we have 3 crack missiles into the far basilisk. They all hit. 2 wound. I think probably 5-up or 6-up saves because they're -2.
Oh, it's a 5-up.
I believe it's a 5-up.
Because it's a Chimera chassis.
D6 but a 3-up. So you make 1 fail one and you take 6 damage.
Whoa.
That's enough to bracket him. He's down to 5.
I'm trying to... Is it actually a Chimera chassis? I think it is, but it's because it's open. Its toughness is reduced by 1. So I was correct that it's a Chimera chassis, but I was wrong that we could just apply all the rules from a Chimera.
It's true. This one actually takes a 6. I've shot all the crack missiles at him.
Oh,
this guy's at 7, so
okay.
it actually didn't really amount to anything. I make it so that he's -1 to hit and he's still
Down
at
5.
Yeah, he's got 5 left. And that's it for my heavy weapons over here. 2 melta guns that are going to fire into this one. 3s and 3. That's a wound, no save. 2 whole damage because I'm not within 6. Actually, I might be within 6. No, I'm not. I'm not going to worry about it. He's bracketed, and then he has no shots. He's going to charge the Commissar and that guy over there. So I guess they can both overwatch. 1 crack grenade, 1 frag grenade.
Oh, yeah, let's do the crack grenade first.
Misses.
Frag.
4
I'll just roll
shots.
this twice.
No
That's
hits. A charge. Good enough, everyone.
Whoa.
I'll go right there. And they have to charge the guardsmen in front of them. So it's going to be everything plus 1 guy throwing frag grenades, I assume. 18 shots plus D6.
I'm just going to roll 9 twice.
Boo. So nothing so far. We got
So
one
one
hit.
so far. Frag grenade, 2.
Nope.
So that's 1.
And a wound.
Hey.
I couldn't kill a guy.
Come on.
No, the wound,
Hey.
was, no, the wound was
Oh.
definitely not on him. The wound, I never put the wound on the flail. I don't know how that happened. I think it was the middle guy. And he actually dies. So I'm going to charge. I need one more d6, so I can't really fail. So I got a 5 and a 11. With that, I'm just going to go over here.
Yeah, good plan.
Boom. That's it for charges, because I've killed everything over here. We'll start with this combat. 2d3 attacks with the flail, giving me 4. Hitting on 3s. 6s are good. We only got 1 hit. And it kills 2 guys off. And then we have 3 attacks with the Bale Sword. 2 dead to the False Emperors. 3s to hit. 1 miss. And that kills off... Wait, he's only strength 5 or 4, so it kills off 3 guys. Boop, 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 boop. He is going to put... Well, he gets d3 attacks first. Or 2d3 attacks. He's going to have 4 attacks. He is going to put, with those 4 attacks, 1 into him, and... Is that just normal Commissar?
Don't you have to put all the attacks from one? Oh no, you can split them, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a normal Commissar.
Also, I'll put, 1 and 3. So, we'll do 2 and 2. 2 and him. Oh, jeez, he's going to get way overkilled. Also, you know what? He's dead. There we go. I don't have to roll the extra Death of the False Emperor. I guess I'll see what happens. So he is going to get hit once and wounded. But he's got 3 wounds, doesn't he? He'll have 1 wound left. The Death of the False Emperor I got on him would have had to go into him. So it's just overkill on him.
Yeah.
He actually gets to attack back. And so do they.
So power sword.
They all hit. And wound on 5s. We got 2 wounds, which is enough to kill him.
Come on.
Oh, he'll live. He will really live.
Wow.
He takes 0 damage. And then that's the end of combat there.
Yeah, so pile in, go there, and he's not going to quite make it. No. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So 4 attacks, 3 hit, wounding on 5s.
Wait.
Yeah, no. And that's all she wrote. You owe me a morale check over here, and I can't fail over there.
And I'm going to be using some his leadership.
9, so you didn't fail. So you rolled an 8. So you are good.
So
Now it's turn 5.
yeah, and observant viewers will realise why I want to turn 5.
What do you want to turn 5 for?
Luka doesn't realise yet.
Did I make a
We're
critical
going to find out.
Alright, you get to go. Do your turn 5. I'm curious. What is it?
This guy's going to move because he'll be closest to your demon prince. And
I forgot about that guy.
So I need to make sure he's the closest and he can see him.
He's only got a 9-inch pistol.
Oh! Can he get there?
He's 18 inches away.
So that ain't going to happen.
So I actually forgot. Well, I'm curious. Why don't we roll it? Because actually that was an oversight on my end. That could have been huge. Let's say he was in range. I'm curious
Have
if
I got any weird things that made me to do it? No, I don't so. Yeah, wait.
So 1 shot. Pew! It hits. Wounds on 6. No.
I'll use my last command point.
Huh. No. No. So he would have survived the hot shot. But that's kind of... I actually forgot about that cheeky play there. So...
But he's now going to charge. So he didn't do that.
Okay. So he's going to...
not actually allowed to. But he is allowed to now charge.
He's going to try and do in close combat
He's
then.
going to take him out.
All right. Let's say he makes the charge. Because it's still a pretty bonkers charge. Put him on the other side.
We should still actually find out if he makes the charge.
Hey, he makes it!
He may. So technically,
This could be true.
if I do this, I have actually taken him out.
Okay, so you're 18 inches away, right?
I was.
So-
No, because I would have moved.
So your
So
total
it would have been
12 inches away.
Yeah.
Oh, but you would have been within 12, so that would have still counted. So this is
Yeah.
still good
Yeah.
because you would have been like you're 18. You were 18 inches ish away, so it's like 17 and a half inches away.
Yeah.
So you would have been good. So this is still legal. This could happen.
Okay, so he's a sergeant, so he gets 2 attacks.
Oh, does he have chainsword though?
Oh my goodness!
3rd attack.
This is amazing.
So you have 1 hit.
When do I command point? What's he going to wound on?
He's gonna wound on 6s.
Then it makes more. It doesn't make any difference.
I don't actually know. I don't actually know.
It doesn't make any statistical difference.
Command point. And then I would bam attack back.
Yeah.
And he dies. Wait, that was 6 up save, but
Good game.
he goes down there. I'll give you that awkward left-hand handshake because that was a good game. Not too bad for your first game of 8th edition. Now, granted, you've been playing for a while. You are a veteran.
Yeah, I can't claim that.
And you
I mean, I can't claim pity points. No pity points.
and you do watch a lot of battle reports.
Luka won.
It's just Death Guard were more durable. So, in the end, both Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard, I'll call them both now just because technically they're correctly both. I prefer Imperial Guard, but Astra Militarum is more unique for Games Workshop. Anyways, they're both armies that want to win through attrition. Astra Militarum have endless bodies, right? You do nothing but throw bodies at me, or I have to chew through your bodies.
In order to get out the big guns.
Yeah, because you had 60 normal guardsmen, plus 20 Tempestus, so we had 80 plus 2 squads of 5. I believe you had 2 squads of 5.
Yes.
So I chewed through essentially 90 models, give or take the few left over there. Then you had a few more in the back there. And then the vehicles. Now, to be fair, I think your vehicles went down a little too easy. I think I got kind of lucky in that.
I'm torn. I think they went down. I'm not sure if they went down too easy, but I don't think I was playing ultra competitive because I didn't have any like lemon russes.
Right. Now, normally.
And I wasn't optimizing the shots from the tanks enough. I don't think.
So in my experience, when it comes to guard, if you want to play competitive guard, it's often it's a brigade and a battalion. So something like you did, but it's usually Catachan, because Catachan allows all your tanks to reroll the amount of shots they get. Not to mention all the Catachan are all strength 4, and then you bring characters that give them extra attacks in close combat.
So I'm not sure. It felt to me, as I was playing it, I felt like I just didn't have quite enough shots.
Now, Leman Russ would have been a good addition to your army because it is toughness 8. And I would have had a hard time getting through toughness 8. The only thing that I would have reliably getting through toughness 8 are them, but they're unreliable. Like, I shouldn't say reliably. It's that squad with the grenades would have got through the toughness 8 with veterans of the Long War.
But it would have also been nice to have, say, like a plasma Cusaner or something, just so I've got lots of stuff that can get through better saves. Or
even a Supreme Command detachment with a Baneblade of any type.
Yeah.
Is usually pretty, well, not the transport one, but like a Baneblade or a Hellhammer or whatever they're called.
I don't have enough experience of 8 to be sure, to be honest.
I think that that is something that I truly fear fighting against, is the Supreme Command detachment with a Baneblade, and then like a good amount of Leman Russes and artillery as well. But like I said, not too bad for your first showing. Now, you're here with us for a long time, so viewers, you're going to be seeing a lot of Duncan here in the battle reports. Are you going to be playing more guard, or are you going to swap it up?
I actually not sure I want to play guard again, because I played it just because I'm most familiar with it, but I prefer some of the other armies.
That's fair. Like, what might we see? So
maybe some Eldar?
Oh, well, okay, we do have a lot of Eldar that are kind of collecting dust right now, so...
Okay, well, there you go, maybe.
That's always better for the channel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll end it there, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave comments down below on any rules mistakes you missed. If we did miss any, it wasn't on purpose. It was just neglect, I guess. Again, the day goes long. And 2 attrition armies can be pretty taxing on the mind, well, when they're facing each other. And as always, I'll see you next time, everyone, and happy wargaming!